Hello everyone, post-production Luke here to take a quick moment out of your time before the video to tell you that you should not go out of your way to attack or harass the person featured within this video or anyone that is related to him. I also need to put a quick disclaimer here that no one here at Bohemian Grove supports nor condones the political views held by this individual. You'll see why that's pertinent to this later. But anyway, that's all I gotta say for now, so enjoy the video. Hello everyone, it's Luke here, and I'm here with Joe for another episode of Bohemian
Hello,
Grove.
hello, hello.
We have a very special episode. We're taking a bit of a step back here today because about a year ago, we released the first episode of the Targeted Individuals saga, where we kind of studied some specimens. And I don't have the original source video of where I found this guy. I think I found him off a comment section on one of the videos that we were studying.
Yeah, because they all were connected. Like they always were like commenting on each other's videos and stuff.
Their network was tight. Their network was incredibly tight. But I found what I want to say is one of the least touched upon, one of the smallest internet rabbit holes of all time. And it's about a Southern Confederate targeted individual.
Okay.
Who?
You gonna stream this?
Yeah. So I'm gonna open up a Chrome screen share right now to the Bohemian Grove recommended page on YouTube. So
This is also being streamed on the highly exclusive paid membership Discord that all of our lovely followers can join if they could give us 50 big ones
a month.
every month. A month.
Yeah. So so this isn't going to be the best video recording, but I have here a notepad. Actually, I'm gonna share my whole screen with you so you can see what everyone is watching as well.
And I think before we get into this, we need to play one of those fun YouTube short games, like maybe
You want to play Cut
bullet
the Rope?
hole. I mean, cut the rope is like.
No, I can play that
game?
for hours. Which one do you want to play?
Yeah. Let's play guess their answer. No, let's play that bullet one. We eat all those bullets.
Attack Hole.
That is an interesting name. Okay.
It's audio too. Hang on. Let me turn that
Yeah,
up.
I'm hearing this.
Okay.
Yo, could this be the new intro sequence? This song's really good for the Bogro intro.
Is that all I do?
Cooking show.
Oh my
What the
god.
What is that?
Boss fight?
Oh, that was hard.
Did I win?
Was this made? Was this made? Who's this made for? Like, who's buying this? Oh, sorry, who's playing this?
There's another like very serious thing that used to be talked about like
Whoa.
the mobile phone epidemic of games where you just like run across something, and you're like being followed by people or whatever.
Being followed by people.
There's just like a serious brand of mobile game that like just essentially targets like small children, and I'm pretty sure they're all made by like little Chinese companies or whatever.
Why do they have to be little Chinese companies?
Well, okay, they probably aren't. They're probably like parented by Tencent, but like
They're Asians and they're small. Whatever.
okay.
Dude, watch out, dude. Yo.
Okay.
All right, so I think I've had enough.
Okay. That's enough of that for now.
So sorry guys for the intermission. Me and Luke are dopamine addicts, and we need to play our fun games. Actually,
Okay, so let's get back to
hill
it.
climb racing. Let's play hill climb racing.
I'm gonna click off that for now. Speaking of which, okay, so let's get back to what we were talking about there. So this guy goes by two names that I've primarily found, and that is Robert Seals and Nathaniel Seals. And I have here a big text pad. This is me documenting the channels that I had initially found because he subscribes to all of his own channels every time he creates a new channel. And it's his subscriptions are public, so I was able to find a huge database of all these. So I started off by cataloging the Robert Seals channels. So check this out. You go to Robert Seals, click on filters, and you go to channels. This is the guy that we're dealing with here. So this guy is actually not him. This is the only non-Robert Seals.
That guy looks pretty chill.
This is one of his channels. Keep this face in mind.
Oh my... I remember this fucking guy.
I know, I think I told you and Winston about this, but see, the My Music video is saying he's got his Confederate jacket on right here. And so, what I just want you to look at is how many accounts this guy has. So, this is him, half the ones without profile pictures are him. And what is crazy is that these all date back anywhere from 2024 to like 2015. Like look at how many Robert Seals. Yeah, he does have a daughter, and we'll play into that later. So I cataloged these because after a certain point, actually, you know what? I thought these stopped after a certain point, but I guess they don't.
More.
Yeah, so this is already getting into the Nathaniel Seals. I thought I had all of the Robert Seals like accounts, so I was finished with that notepad document. Now, if you look up Nathaniel Seals,
right,
this is where shit gets insane because he has a million Nathaniel Seals channels. Like I was logging all of these last night. These are all him.
How does he do it?
I don't know. So my running theory right now is that he just keeps on forgetting his password and makes a new account or something. Or maybe every time he logs into YouTube, he clicks on continue with Google and it like signs him up for a new account.
Yeah, he must every time he logs in, it's like, oh fuck, I gotta do this account.
See, look, we're getting like irrelevant results here, like Nathaniel Wachinski. But if we keep going,
Polish guy.
There's still more Nathaniel Seals. Like this isn't even his name. This is Music for Life 334, but that's undoubtedly him. That's undoubtedly him. Do you want to listen to this, by the way? Rap song Nathaniel Seals, Believe in Me.
Is this his son or something? Like he's like calling his son?
Yeah, so we'll get into that. So this is I'm a targeted individual in Dothan, Alabama. This is where I started to come into okay, this is where the rabbit hole begins. So 1 year ago when I was looking up all of his channels, in my text pad, I cataloged where he was. And I then like 2019, he was in Greenwood, South Carolina. This is a weird channel run by his daughter. All the ones without locations are ones that I added last night when I realized like he has a billion channels. Nathaniel Seals, Level Plains, Alabama, 2021. Dothan, Alabama, November 2021. Dothan. Back to Level Plains in the next year, or same year, 2 months later. Same month, Enterprise, Alabama. 1 month later, Biloxi, Mississippi. Murfreesboro, Tennessee, later that year. So he's like a homeless, gang-stalked hermit that also makes rap music.
I just don't... It's just every time with these guys, they always tell us where they are. Like, I understand that it's really vague, but like, nearly all of the other
gang stalkers that we've looked at, or gang stalked victims.
The TIs.
Yeah. Every single time, it's like that lady, like, recording this front of some school in California. Like, okay, we're going to assume that you're local to that school, so boom. It's just like they're asking for it. If this is, that's my belief.
Maybe at the end of the episode, we can do a wellness check on April Hottinger, see if she's still alive, you know?
Hope she's doing all right.
Here, I think the best place to start this off is with his rap song, where he's on FaceTime with his son. So, do you want to listen to this, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
See what we got.
You can go home and say, man, God, I want to make you number one.
Yeah.
Confess it to Him.
March 16th.
Lord, you haven't been number one in my life. I'm making you number one today. It's a choice that you make. But it's a choice that you make every single day.
Yeah.
This isn't a rap song, believe it or not.
Oh.
Here we are.
Jacob Seals and Olivia, my daughter. Forever I got you, I love you. Keep your head up and focus on your dreams. Forever you can do anything you set your mind to. I believe in you, I believe in myself, and that's true. I know my dream will be accomplished. I never give up, keep it true every time.
Yeah, insightful words.
Okay.
Nathan. Oh,
What do we think of that? What do we think?
It's just always one of those situations where it's just funny because you're looking in. Like,
I also like. Okay.
I'm happy I'm not on the phone with my son, and he's decided to put a Confederate flag. Oh, there he is. No way.
Reverb Nation, Pain, hip hop, gangster rap, Boise, Idaho. I've never heard mention of him in Boise, Idaho. Okay,
This is breaking the whole thing.
Only comment is from himself saying awesome. Give that a like.
Maybe he's also just he's just botting with all those accounts.
You'll see later on that he's not. And you know what? Let's start it off real here. Let's start it off.
Does he have a main account?
No. He's just as eremtic as he is in real life online. So this is going to be a long one as we undertake and check out all of this. Crack yourself a nice beverage.
Yeah, I might have to go fill up with some Coke.
Enjoy the ride because there is a lot to go through here. So let's start from the beginning here. So the oldest channel that I've found from, I don't even know what to call him because he goes by two names. I'm just going to call him Seals. This is the oldest channel that I've found from him. This is pre-face tats. This is pre-Confederate. He's got children, but his first video is child custody laws and #pains thoughts. So I found this one last night, which lays a lot of the groundwork for who this guy became.
What's up? It's your boy Pain. Want to come at you today and have a little conversation with you about what I believe in with the custody laws. And how in South Carolina, when a child's born, the mother has all rights and the father has none until he's put on child support. Then and only then does he get visitation rights, which are still unequal. He only gets them every other weekend for a few hours or a few days. To me, that's just not right. For fathers like myself that want to be with their children and then force us to pay child support when we want our children, we want to have them, that's real child support. So why should I be forced to pay child support when I want my children?
Okay, so this is the catalyst, right? This is where it all begins. Oops, didn't mean to tab onto that. This, I think, is the catalyst to his kind of mental downfall. Obviously, he's going through a lot of hardship, going through a divorce. But as you'll see later and later, he begins to kind of lose it. This video kind of just lays the foundation of who Robert Seals is. We have Stay in School, Positive Song by Pain, Voices in My Head, New World Order, Freestyle Diss, Dope on the Track. Do you want to watch any of these, by the way?
It switches from Stay in School, Kids, Positivity. There's voices in my fucking head. There's voices in my fucking head.
It took him a year to go from, Pretty Sane to New World Order Conspiracy.
You gotta play that.
You want to hear Voices in My Head? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
We meet here
Oh wow.
in a moment of testing for Europe and the United States.
The Obama quote in the background?
I was going to say, you would not expect Obama to be present in these videos.
I congratulate you on taking your place in the long gray life. The world is changing at accelerating speed. This presents opportunity, but also new dangers.
Is this avant-garde ambient?
This is visionary.
St. John, Episcopal along that river.
Yo!
School like a winter shiver. By you? Hell nah. What for?
Okay, new Bugro intro song.
Of a dead whore. AK-47 times you daydream. 28 years long, amigo, you on my team. I've been in your head. Your brain taken, fuck faking. It's time to go see Miss Rakin. 100 rounds, you already have told the students. I guess it's right. It's very prudent. No need to be escorted this time. I'm alive. End it all, man. Suicide.
I'll see you soon.
What a soothsayer say.
We got an appointment to meet this
Mom, what's Dad doing?
Okay, I'm gonna cut it there. The COD Zombies filter is a little bit too much to take.
Yeah.
I started losing it when the South Will Rise Again picture came up because I figured, like, I didn't watch all these videos. I figured that would be a motif reoccurring throughout this.
Yeah, but I also thought, like, you know, like, with how he looks now, I thought maybe the whole, like, Southern thing would be
something that developed, but I guess it's just like he's Southern-blooded through and through.
So I think
It's rough.
I think that's what we can call it for the first channel. I just think that this video was insanely important to lay a lot of the foundation and kind of give a little bit of backstory on where Robert Seals is. So this is another one that I recorded last night. This is a jump in 5 years' time from September 2014 to October 2019. This is Nathaniel Seals, 3942, and I have a note in here that says banger rap vid. So after 5 years, still has not given up the rap game, luckily.
No.
And I want to point this out because, like, all, like, I can't really call him a lol cow, you know, but they all seem to walk around with headsets on their head, like, in public. Like, Joe, you noticed that, right? Like, in the Larson verse and, like Joshua Block, you know?
I think they're all just a little bit autistic, so don't like loud noises. Maybe this guy's the same. Or maybe he's just on a stroll. But it's always like Turtle Beach headsets, which is really weird.
I know, and this one isn't anything special. This is just the Tyler 1 headset. But let me go to banger rap vid. Hang on, let me paste in that link.
Banger. I'm just so scared that he's just gonna.
This is
Drop it in,
targeted individual FB upload of a verse I wrote. Smoke you another one, sweetie lol. You are so talented, especially when it comes to writing. You the man. Winky face. Thanks.
Wonder how he's doing, man.
He's got the headphones on, but he's holding the phone to his ear.
Do you hear his fucking drugged out roommate?
No.
He hit it.
We'll go back for that. Hold
Passed
on.
out.
Breath, I will give it my all to stay sober and fight to do more than survive the terrors of the night. My children are my heart and my soul, my reason for being. So no matter what I face, I promise I'm never leaving. Y'all side Jacob and Olivia, and this you can trust. I'm down for you and will ride for you and believe that.
Can we sign this guy?
For me to stay diligent.
I want to get him on, TBH. But also, if I can get a good freeze frame here, something that I've been noticing is that he's got the headset head, bro. He has headset skull.
Oh my god, he does.
What were you saying earlier about his roommate, like, convulsing or something?
I had a guy in the background going,
Oh, I can be retarded sometimes.
listen.
I'm gonna turn this up on my mixer.
Yo, whoa, you hear that fucking
Maybe if I
trumpet
can
of an
steal my
ass?
Bluetooth back from my roommate, that can happen. Every time I get there, he growls like a pig.
Oh, yeah. I just heard him cough in the background.
That ain't even the
Listen.
That ain't the beat.
It's coming.
Just download it.
Like, this guy has no idea how to edit. Like, he can do it on his laptop or his phone.
Okay, so, I mean... by
Where's
now,
this noise?
We can establish that he's moved out of his ex-wife's house. He's now taken on a roommate. And from what it looks like, he's still working a hard job. You know, we saw him on the freeway rapping and all that.
Yeah, and he's clearly has been gaming as well.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got the Logitech Tyler 1 headset, obviously. All right, so we have Nathaniel Seals, another October 2019 channel. This time he's stationed in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Mark that down, class. Mark that down in your notes.
As you can see, yeah, targeted individual, Greenwood SC, thankful for life.
He
Yeah,
just tells everyone. It's crazy.
I think I have a note about this. This is apparently a notable upload that I thought to
Okay.
annotate in there. So
Greenwood, South Carolina, 2:28 p.m. October 15th.
I can see why I noted this now.
Very blessed day. Very thankful to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Daily against all my just want to share with you as a targeted individual. Don't ever think that this stuff is fake. Don't ever let anybody convince you, if you are a targeted individual, that it's all in your head, because it's not. There's a lot of things going on that I can't explain. I'll be quick to admit that now. But I know what's going on around me.
Music.
I'm temporarily in a place until I go to another place in the next coming weeks. And I'll be going off the internet for about, I'd say about 2-3 months to get my mind right, spiritually get right with God, and get a lot of things.
Okay, so he says off the internet for 2 or 3 months. Let's see if that holds true on this next channel. We have November 2019, so he was at least off the internet for 1 month. Another freestyle. Targeted Individual Volume 1 album.
Okay. That sounds good.
You wanna watch this? I see they have the Power Director logo at the bottom, so he's using unlicensed software.
Breaking news out of Milwaukee this afternoon.
Yes, Steve Shamraz joins us live in the newsroom. He has been reading over a criminal complaint where the FBI has prevented a mass shooting here in Milwaukee. What else have you learned?
What the fuck?
Good transition.
It's pretty good.
It happened around 3 this morning at the lodge on East Princess Anne Road. The victim.
Whoa.
Real shit. So the cracky, it's your boy Pang. Reality music. Upside down triangles. Throw that Illuminati shit down to the ground, stomp it out. That shit out. Fuck the Illuminati, kill the Masonic shit. Real crackers do what real crackers do.
Kill the Masonic shit.
Real crackers do what real crackers do.
Real niggas do what real niggas do. Whoa! They say cause you know what you mean. Swing.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Swing on them niggas. Swing on them niggas. Swing on them crackers. Real crackers, real niggas do what we do. Hey, real niggas, real crackers do what they do. Upside down triangles, yeah, we coming through. Gonna stomp out that Illuminati shit, kill the Masonic shit. Fuck what they say, cause you know I'm true in this. Pimp to the game, cause I'm pimping it out like a bitch. Fuck what they think, cause I'm down to get rich. Fuck the fame though, and these fans. I love them.
What the fuck are these graphics?
Fuck 'em.
He puts in more editing than I do, bro.
Fuck what you say, cause I know I'm wild, and these other.
Alright, I'm gonna cut it there.
Wow.
Lot to take in. Okay, so we have a newly divorced man seeking spirituality, owns a firearm. Yeah, and first N-bomb. Another thing that I think is like very prevalent in targeted individual culture is how like devoutly Christian they are. And like there's nothing wrong with it, but
it's same with Flat Earth though.
Is it really?
Yeah, like most of, I think maybe all of those Flat Earth motherfuckers are devoutly Christian, like American Christian, and yeah, I don't know, it's like the whole thing with the firmament, that's like that firmament is like it's in the Bible. Yeah, the whole thing is very Christian, but
my just big question here is, why is the government the Antichrist?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't think even these guys could give us an answer that anyone else other than them.
It's like all the schizo posting pages on Instagram, they all have their like ultra Christian wojacks like being invaded by the UN or whatever. Like that's such a prominent and recurring theme. And I wonder how it either trickles down or floats up from actual guys like Mr. Seals here. That's something that we'll have to explore further, but let's head on to the next channel. Oh, okay, this is the daughter channel. January 2020, Robert Seals' daughter channel. So, once again, this is under his brand. I don't think that's him. But this channel was run by his daughter. There's actually no uploads, to my knowledge, from Robert. These are all recordings from his daughter. So I feel like this is probably a way that he's communicating with his daughter, I want to say, because, you know, he's obviously given limited custody. I feel like he created a channel for his daughter to publicly post videos that he could see and sort of vicariously communicate with her.
Why? Okay, wait. Before we continue, why are we trying to figure out his daughter, him and his daughter's relationship? We need to focus on his desire of his life as a targeted individual. His kids are unimportant.
Well, we'll get there, but
case.
His kids, I think his kids are pretty important. I don't know, because one of his like recurring themes is that he's just so isolated, and that his kids are his only freedom. Like I don't know where the whole Target thing comes in, because he was saying how in the state of was it like Illinois or whatever, like Boise, Idaho or whatever. No, that was the first one. Whatever state that he was in, like South Carolina. Like the divorce laws just give entire custody to the mother. That's like why his daughter is so important to him, because he can't like see it. And I think this entire Robert Seals
see
her.
Yeah, see the little piece of shit. Yeah, whatever that thing's called.
I think his entire mental breakdown is based around him not being able to see his daughter and his son.
I think that is a completely fair thing to say and to assume. Because, like, how would you feel if that bitch wife took the kids? Classic situation.
Wouldn't be happy.
No, I wouldn't be happy, and I've said it many times in our time doing GTA, where if someone says I've got a problem, I always say, yeah, the bitch wife took the kids.
Obviously, I'm not gonna play any of these videos.
Yeah,
I don't want to have any more minors than are necessary on the screen.
Yeah.
Here's another one. So,
speaking of minors, he's a minor.
Yeah, so that's his daughter's obviously back, but a lot of Seals content on here. So, Joe, we have a lot of interesting titles here. I'd say pick a winner. That's all I'm going to say. Pick a winner.
I'm going to zoom. Can hardly see the...
Here, I'll zoom in for you.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. Rising. Discipleship. Okay.
So these, okay, the timestamps of these videos indicate that they were all uploaded within the span of 20 minutes.
Do the first one at the bottom.
The first one, this one?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Homewood, Alabama. We already have a new location.
And he's given us his middle name, so now we can look up and get...
Oh, that makes so much more sense as to why he goes by these two pseudonyms.
Okay.
Do we think that this is his license plate, though? Or is this a cop license plate?
No, this is a car he took a picture of saying that they are stalking him.
So this can be traced back to an agency then?
Definitely, yeah. Maybe like I don't know, CIA or something.
Hey, this frame lasts a long time. This frame lasts an entire minute.
What I mean is, sins I've committed toward God open the door for evil to attack me, for I was doing evil myself. What was he? Wait, okay. What was he doing? We need to find out what he did.
This frame lasts for multiple minutes. This frame lasts 3 minutes.
Okay.
It should be looked into. Don't worry, Robert. We're here looking into it for you, man. We're cataloging you. Also, I'm not mad at anyone for this. Storm, I trust God and I must change behaviors and fix me. How long does this one last? The entire rest of the video. Okay. Unfortunately, a bit of a nothing burger, but this car, I guess, and we had a frame of a man here in the beginning. We have, just a pretty casually dressed plainclothes agent.
Yeah, maybe sleeper cell,
Let's check out the first discipleship.
What's up, everybody? Want to check in real quick. It's 11:18 a.m.
He says everybody. What are the views on this video?
Both of them.
Thankful. in the name of Jesus. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my people out there. My Christian
shout out to
soldiers
Jesus.
out there in Abilene.
Like and share, comment for Jesus, and subscribe.
You know, I just want.
Amen, brothers and sisters. Like and subscribe.
I know I didn't complete the program. I know I didn't stay there long. But
that's an interesting development. He dropped the Christianity program that he talked about on his last channel.
He got bored because there wasn't enough meth.
Fair enough.
Something happened to me, you know what I mean? As soon as I left that day, that second time, some things went down. Good, positive things. Ran into a guy, he was screaming out, crying for help. I mean, I could feel his pain, I could feel it, like I felt it, you know what I mean? It got to me in the midst of everything I was going through right there at that moment. My feelings I was having in the opposite kind of way, it overran that, and God spoke to me, and I told him about the place. Next thing I know, you know what I'm saying, we're calling. He really wants it. They show up in the van. I confiscate the cigarettes and all those other things you ain't supposed to have there, trying to make it a little easier on them. You know what I mean? They ain't got to go through all that. But he got in the van. We prayed. They left. Well, I'm still doing good. I'm out on the streets. I am no longer there in that part in Abilene. But God's with me. I'm blessed. I want to give a shout out to all y'all at Rising Discipleship. You too, Jubal. Keep your head up. Thank you for everything y'all done. Keep me in your prayers.
Okay. Few noteworthy things there. Here's God in his head. I don't think we can skip over that. Here's God in his head is currently out on the streets. So this is where it all begins, is 2020.
No.
He's on the streets now. As well as, I don't know if this was present in all of his previous videos, the cracks in his health are beginning to show as he has a chip in his front tooth.
No, dude, he's been eating too many rocks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where that came from, but keep in mind we are still pre-face tat.
Yeah, but he does have an eating rock addiction. Also, we're looking at these. I'm looking at like how he looks in like 4 years ago. Oh my God, what the fuck?
This is 1 month later to what we just saw.
Bro, no way he's got some.
So he's in a new town, by the way. This is where he's in Enterprise, Alabama.
He looks rough, dude. He looks rough after 1 month. He looks.
There are two videos that I want to watch. I don't want to play the one with his daughter in it. I do want to know this one. Targeted individual, are you having cell phone signal trouble? Watch this informational video for you. Big Confederate flag. Big cross.
Suspicious of the black flag in his hand.
That actually, see, I see little metal things pointing out. That kind of looks like a cot.
Oh, he's
let's check this one out. He looks like Terry A. Davis, bro.
He does.
He really does.
11:29 p.m. July the 20th, 2020. I'm gonna make a video real quick, letting everybody know that's targeted individual. If you're having cell phone signal problems,
you have to censor that flag, dude.
And you just got the phone, a lot of data on it, and all of a sudden the signal drops. You can't load videos, or you try to load a video and it's like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours for a short video, and it shouldn't be. It should be like a minute or two. Or it keeps going up and down. You're more than likely being hit with a cell phone jammer. Those real, look them up on Google. They're illegal to sell.
I believe that.
To use, not illegal to have.
Yeah, me too.
People do have them. The military used to use them. But people use them. So that's probably what's happening. During you being targeted, they love to cut us off from the world, take out the cell phone. They don't like us on social media talking about it, stuff like that. Or whatever it is you're doing that they don't like. They want to take you off the internet. Take you off from being able to use your cell phone.
This is true. TI electronic suppression is an unfortunate problem.
You can take 5 mirrors, because you can look this up too. A mirror will deflect the signal usually. They've done something now.
That's more than likely why he has like 300 channels, right? Like he's probably blocked and forced to like log out. They've probably frozen him. I bet you, Mr. Seals is probably on like that 10-minute email grind, cranking out new emails and new channels, right?
Yeah. They can't track me if I make all of these emails with my name on it and where I'm currently located.
Yeah, and they can't track me if I move locations every 2 months and then put them in the titles of my videos.
Yeah.
They can't find me.
And then record the front of my motel that I'm staying at.
Yeah, or say that I'm at like a notable diner. which we'll get into later.
Yeah, or no, okay.
And messing up, even with my mirrors around me. Gotta have it real close to the phone, all sides, under, top, right, left, on all sides. Put your cell phone in there and have the mirror face outward. The back of the mirror to the phone.
Mirror.
Inside the box. The mirrors. And it works. When I did it, my cell phone signal went from 7 hours back to 1 minute. I was loading videos. They usually hit me when I make videos that are positive, videos with my kids, showing me doing work, doing things that are positive. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a positive person. I'm not paranoid. Right. I like people.
Right.
I try to give everybody the benefit.
Okay, could you pause right there?
Yeah.
So we have the first instance of self-aware denial, and we have officially started the. We now have imagine a scale, right?
Yep.
The self-aware scale is now it's nearly going to the floor. You know. We're real close to that threshold. It's a little worrying that we're witnessing something like this.
It also, I find it funny that his fix was to put your phone in a casket of mirrors to just simply reflect the jamming back at the jammers.
So let's just imagine this, right? Within a minute, maybe in 30 seconds, he went from your phone connection is bad. Put your phone in a mirror box, right? Mirror box or whatever, some mirrors. And then proceeded to say, a couple seconds later, I am not a paranoid person. I love people. Put your phone in a mirror box because the government's tracking you and people are tracking you. That's literally what he fucking said in the beginning. And then ends it with, I'm not paranoid and I love people.
Yeah, and I mean,
self-awareness.
That's an unfortunate contradiction. It's I'm a very positive person, but...
Yeah.
I mean, he's shown himself to clearly have positive intent, but at the same time, the hypocrisy of calling himself not paranoid and then putting your phone into what is supposed to be a schizophrenic chamber, what do they call that? The chamber that doesn't allow in any radio waves, Faraday cage or whatever.
Yeah.
Putting your phone into a little schizophrenic Faraday cage is 100% undoubtable. You are paranoid as shit, dude.
Self-aware scale, right? This is the maximum because of my I can't push my muscles anymore.
Yeah.
But we're now it's trying to get past the bar of self-awareness. It's at a pretty bad level, I think, and I think hopefully he posts more pictures of his kids and his family so that the self-awareness bar maybe goes up a little bit.
Why do you want to see more pictures of his kids?
Dude, I said kids and his family, man. Jeez.
Let's watch another video on his channel. I wanted to watch this one purely because of the title. But just given the framing of it.
How good individual introduction video. I already have victory against gang stalkers / Freemasons.
Just given the framing and what the video looks to be about, I'm assuming this is a nothing burger, but let's check it out.
What's up? It is 3:54 p.m.
Is this going to be another gang stalking video where the gang stalker just records cars passing by?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just there's so many of those.
Samuel Seals. I've been harassed by gang stalkers, Freemasons, about 10 years all the way up to now. 10 years ago to now. It's gotten worse and worse. I've been threatened, harassed. Even here on this property, people ride by honking their horns repeatedly. I mean, just obnoxiously. It's a large amount of people, but it's not everybody.
Okay, that's noise campaigns. And given that he lives in what looks to be an insanely rural area, he might be onto something here.
It's not because he lives right on a busy street.
I mean, look at this. He lives in clearly the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but...
I'm also props to him for getting off the street, he pulled himself up.
He pulled himself up. Now he's at this beautiful ranch house.
Yeah, but see, he's unfortunately, he doesn't, put it into the terms that we did. He doesn't clearly know that it's a noise campaign, but he's obviously onto it that something's going on.
Yeah, the CIA are obviously working on something. Yeah, they're the CIA are obviously paying these drivers that drive on this road to honk their horns to specifically to annoy him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's good money in that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Late at night, they'll come to the building I stay in. I'll hear people out there banging on the walls. I'll come out. They're gone by
Banging on the
there.
walls?
It's not all the time, but it's occasional. Just different forms of harassment. But we'll get into more of that later, more into detail. This is more of an introduction. I am Robert Nathaniel Sills, like I said. Targeted individual here in Level Plains, Enterprise, Alabama.
Level Plains. He's already moved on from Enterprise.
Videos, more talks with y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Keep your faith in God, faith in Jesus Christ. He is our salvation and our righteousness.
Okay, so in that couple, maybe 1 month transitional period, he's already moved on from Enterprise to Level Plains, Alabama, where he seems to have secure housing.
Yeah. He's living on a nice ranch property. Let's just hope that this sticks, you know?
So I'm going to fast forward now. Oh, I actually had these out of order. I missed 2 channels.
No.
That's all right. We'll briefly touch on these. These are just ones that I found last night.
He's looking pretty good.
So this is him with his kids, like eggs collected, working on my children's playground. So in this, I suppose, like, he has stable living if he has property that he can build on.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, good job, Nathaniel.
And then here's another channel that I found of his, which is also from April of 2020, that has overlapping uploads.
Okay.
So this is kind of what's now making me doubt that he has the 10-minute mail if he has access to both of these channels at the same time. Because see, like April 14th, right? And then there's April 14th. And then that last one had, videos ranging from March to late April. So he had 2 active channels at the same time.
I also do like how he is speaking like Yoda in that second video.
My journal update in such a blessed day. So happy I am.
Fucking Star
This is the
Wars.
next channel that I have. From the previous channel that we watched videos on, this is only...
huh?
Yeah, this is only 1 month ahead in time.
Right.
So Nathaniel Seals, this is once again Level Plains, Alabama, as is showcased by his bio.
Okay, so 1 year has gone by, and now the tattoos are in full swing.
Yes. So yeah, there was
Also,
a bit of a gap. Yeah, from 2020 to 2021, I couldn't find anything between these 2 dates. So we're to assume that in sometime early 2021, most likely.
I'm liking the my targeted individual story and gang stalking. 5 minutes. That is a really, really, really nice amount of time for us to watch.
Yeah, I think we'll start there.
That first one
I
too.
also want to know
all these.
Targeted individual beating the gang stalkers every move and every day. Happy birthday, son. And then targeted individuals watch and be encouraged against gang stalking. Okay, so this is obviously like a motivational video, but if we're to assume that he's at the property that he was at, like in the last video, he was standing outside the shell of a house.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I assumed that because of where he was, and he was under an awning, that this was probably a finished property. But now this makes me think that he's squatting.
Oh, that's why he has to move all the time.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll give this video a watch, because I think knowing his story, well, more than what we already do know, is going to provide proper context.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's 3:57 a.m., September the 15th, 2021.
Oh, go to bed.
All right. Here we go.
Censor that out, too.
There's so much censorship that needs to be done.
In gang stalking, part 1. It's time I actually go into detail about my story and how gang stalking has affected my life. First, I'd like to start off with a prayer. Dear Yahweh, I pray right now in the name of Yeshua that you direct this video, you direct where it goes, the eyes that see it, the ears that hear it.
Okay, I don't care. Tell me about your story.
Now that we have read these verses, I want to say that I find it very important to pray
and read from Yahweh's word before we
Oh
jump
my
into
fucking
my
god.
story.
Tell me your story,
Holy
dude.
fuck. Holy shit.
Currently staying in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I am renting a room weekly at Budget Inn. I pay $180 a week, and I have been here almost 4 months now. I have been, still am, at zero balance. I've never failed to pay my rent and stay in the good with the landlord that's over Budget Inn. I've been at this hotel 3 of the 4 months I have been living here in Tennessee. I work at the Christmas place at the inn. This is the hotel here. It's on 119
Oh my god.
Christmas tree.
Oh my.
Did you hear that?
Yes,
Let me play that one more for the people who didn't hear that. He drops the street name.
I work at the Christmas place at the inn. This is the hotel here that's on 119 Christmas Tree Lane.
You cannot make this shit up.
I really do enjoy my job. When I first arrived in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, 4 months ago, I was homeless and arrived here on a van that belonged to a drug recovery program that's located here called Life Changers.
I'm blown away.
Me too.
I'm without words, dude.
That day we arrived around 5 or 6 p.m. Once we got here and they got me registered in, I realized that Life Changers wasn't exactly what I was told it
Dude,
was
it's
going
like
to be.
we're having him on the
I had
podcast
to
right
leave
now.
all my phones, NID, and Social Security card at the main building as they took me to where I would be staying. This was already kind of far and that's driving a car. Around 7 or 8 p.m. that night, I decided I wasn't going to stay. So after asking them to return my stuff because I was leaving, they refused and said I would have to wait till the morning to get my stuff back. That's once we got back to the main building.
Is this evidence of gang stalking?
Yeah, he voluntarily signed up for some sort of like detention center.
Way back and be there in the morning to get my stuff.
They like took his shit away and then they like refused to give it back to him so they could put tracking devices in all of it. Think about it.
I walked to the nearest gas station and called my father and explained what was happening, and then called the local cops to see what I could have done about this situation right now. The cops showed up and we spoke. After he explained there was nothing I could do or he could do, I asked for directions back to where the main building was. See, I was lost due to I've never been here before, and it was very dark. He told me the route and I started to walk. He told me the route and I started to walk it immediately. I ended up walking for over 4 hours until I stopped at another gas station and went to sleep outside beside it. I woke up the next morning and immediately started walking again, trying to find the building where all my stuff was. I stayed lost, and around 12 that afternoon I came across the Christmas place at the inn, the hotel. 2 guys was in the lake in front of the hotel working. I said to one of the guys in the lake, I said, hey to one of the guys in the lake and jokingly said, that looks like a fun job. He replied, do you want a job? Go inside and ask. They will hire you. I said, sure, and walked inside and asked for Crystal, the manager, and asked for a job.
Okay.
She had me fill out the application and then interviewed me and hired me.
When is the
right on the spot? So from day 2,
where's the gang stalking?
Full time, still homeless but blessed with this easy, good paying full time job. To be continued.
Okay, well that's lovely.
But
I mean, aside
where's the gang stalking?
from like, yeah, I mean, he didn't touch on gang stalking at all. He also managed to dox himself down to the legitimate street address of where he is. Should we Google Maps this?
Yeah.
Let me go find in the transcript where he said this was gang stalking, blah blah blah, word of Yeshua, blah 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 blah. I live in Tennessee, 119 Christmas Tree Lane, and then he said living here in Tennessee. Okay.
Oh my
119
god, dude.
Christmas Tree Lane. Oh, Lane. Altadena. No, that's in
Tennessee.
California. 10 Tennessee. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That's the one.
Fucking hell, dude.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, this doesn't look half bad.
No.
Here's what we're dealing with. Tesla
That's a
charger,
hotel.
the Inn at Christmas place. Okay. Get some street view going here.
Bro.
This doesn't look half bad.
Dude. Like, you couldn't make it up.
Yeah, I mean, this is a real location, so I mean, the story obviously checks out.
But you could, like, genuinely couldn't make it up. Like, we keep saying that gang stalkers are gang stalked, or supposedly gang stalked, because they always give everyone their location.
Yeah, and honestly, at this time, it looks like an upscale and pretty chillaxed hotel. Like, this looks beautiful.
And that guy literally just fucking told us everything we needed to know. His work schedule, where he works, where he's staying, what area he's in. Like, if you are so terrified of people following you, don't tell us where you live.
Yeah,
it's
so
crazy.
I mean, like, if Robert Seals actually like
dude.
lives out of a van, right, that would make him so much harder to trace because there's no street address that's tiable to him. What I would
because
do
you could be like
is,
a nomadic Romani person.
I would like break my phone over my knee and then like rip the console out of my car and then just become like untraceable. You know, like burn off your fingerprints or whatever, and like they won't find you. But dude, if you're out here with a digital signature from a phone that pings cell towers with a car that probably has GPS in it,
yeah,
you are broadcasting yourself to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you actually care about going off grid, snap your phone over your fucking knee.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the first targeted individual rap.
Another one would be good is to not make over 100 YouTube accounts for the past 4 years that all have your name, all your name, your middle name, pictures of your kids, your family, where you're living, who you are.
Yeah.
Literally one of them saying exactly your location. Like, whoop-de-fucking-do.
If I really, really edit this video, I'll probably include, like, in some sort of transition, you know, like, Google Maps showing, like, the South. And then, like, you know the Indiana Jones introduction where it's, like, the red dot with the line? This is, like, location 1, location 2. If I actually care enough to edit like that, like, I would just show this incredibly comprehensive journey of Robert Seals over 10 years, doxing himself at every move he makes.
And if we're just, some random 20-year-olds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't work for an agency. Like, I'm not a gang stalker. I mean, I did track his location, but this was public source. Like, he willingly gave it to me.
Yeah, like, we didn't have to coax anyone. We didn't have to pay anyone. This wasn't stolen. This wasn't private material.
I just had to listen to you talk.
This is for us and the rest of the 175 subscribers he has.
Yeah, I mean, like, the CIA
all of which are
the
him.
CIA wouldn't have even had to look at your videos. They could just call up, like, your mobile provider and just be like, hey, what cell tower is Robert Seals currently at right now?
Yeah. So, I got a question. You know a guy that always wears the Confederate hoodie around? Yeah, where's he living at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his address is on the video? Great.
Yeah, you now know where he works, and he's now said that he works a full-time job, so 40 hours a week on this location.
Curious as to COVID's gonna, like, change.
Well, this is 2020 or 2021, so this is post.
COVID doesn't matter to him. He's clearly more worried about other things.
Yeah, I mean, he lives in the South, so, I mean, he obviously is probably pretty anti-mask, but let's move on to his rap. There's this one, which I already saw, and then this one with the gooning material.
Yeah, Jesus.
Target individual. Pigeon Forest, Tennessee. Freestyle show.
Does it again.
It's knock, beep, beep as they ride by in the Jeep, targeting this individual, and we see that these gang stalkers will never stop. All the time, they always up on my balls and cock. Nigga, fuck you as well. All y'all can burn in hell. Give a damn what you say as they blush and drop with the shell. Pigeon Forge as I ride through the streets at night. Motherfuckers constantly fucking with me, thinking I'm high, and I'm not. But that cam on my body now as I ride on that bike, and these motherfuckers think they gon' get me, but like, I give a fuck what the hell you think, and give a damn what you say. It's the point blank, fuck a gang stalker, 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 fuck a gang stalker. This targeted individual screaming, fuck a gang stalker. I don't know who to trust, and right now I feel like I wanna bust. hit him in his face. How the fuck am I gonna
Whoa,
hold
what?
it? They constantly after me and fucking with my head, and mentally I feel like I'm about to run up on this motherfucker.
Those fucking vultures want to eat his ass.
Just stab him up like motherfuckers. I don't give a damn, it could be you and your people.
Frail meth addict, he's gonna die soon. Take his body. Come on, boys, eat his body now.
Oh, the VFX.
Oh, now he's in the trap
What
house.
is this?
Oh no.
Look, there's like graffiti on the wall too.
I love you.
Real motherfucking dogs up in this game. Give a damn what you say when you talking that shit on my name. You know who you is. Why you so jaded? Why your heart feel
I think he
like it's
probably
off
changed the location because someone walked up on him while he was singing.
And motherfucker, what to say?
Yo, dude, who is
Is that a
this?
dog? Yo, his little buddy, dude.
Okay, I gotta cut that one there. Holy shit. What a fucking trip, dude.
Wow.
I love that line like right before the first verse where he's like, they all up on my balls and cock.
Oh, balls look up. I'm about to bust. Like,
I wanna punch these motherfuckers in their face. I'm about to bust.
I'm gonna bust. What the fuck?
But okay, real shit though, like his flow and like his beat is kind of hard. Like I know he just like ripped it from some like free beat YouTube or whatever, but like his flow is nasty and his beat is fucking insane.
Dude, his flow is nasty.
Now I want to show you the next one because like the setting in it manages to be even more like dismal than this.
No.
There's also a person who I can't identify in this video. I think
Oh,
this is
no.
the video I was looking for.
The all seeing
Yeah.
eye. Oh. Fuck. Oh, okay, so you just got his vented out fucking roommate.
Kids and families starve daily. This is no maybe a certain fact.
Yeah, they're squatting. Look at the boarded windows.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The jugs of orange juice. Oh my god.
Take my hands through my mind and write your words as I rhyme and bind that devil serpent slick demon that's about cursing, drug abuse, perversion, the one and only version of evil, determined to speak the word of God. It's hot and hell is real. Applied on my head, illuminate.
I'm going to assume. Wait. Say, go back a bit. I'm going to assume that blue tub right there is their chamber pot.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has the piss jugs lining the window as well.
Yeah, lining the windows, and he's got the chamber pot right there near the window, obviously, because you want it to be.
Yeah, he wants it.
There's
He wants
also
it
a way
like an AC fan. He wants it to redistribute and circulate the smell around the whole room.
Yeah, you're genius.
So, see when he changes the angle here, like look at this.
Determined to speak the word of God. It's hot and hell is real. Applied on my head, illuminate or get shot. But no, I'm not joining your lies. I realize you're threatened by me speaking.
So if you can read the graffiti in the background, like I took a snapshot of this and I adjusted it in Photoshop.
Yeah.
This says peanut is butter.
Insightful shit.
Yeah.
Nathaniel speaking the truth.
Also got
Peanut
this nice
is
2x4
butter.
here.
Yeah, he found out the shoes. Like, oh, we need that.
Okay, so I think I wanted to show you this one just because like his living situation is like unfortunate. You know, it's really bad. Wait,
Yeah.
what happened to the van at this point? I think I would rather live up in a van that has the roof propped up by wood than live in this.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to know who this woman is. Like, that's definitely not his ex-wife. 100% that's not his ex-wife.
It's probably his meth dealer.
Yeah. I think that about wraps up this channel. I think we've spent a long enough time on this one. Oh yeah, hey, okay.
This is one of
Look at
the-
this. He has the
one of the
video
best.
tagged Dothan. See this? Video is tagged Dothan, Alabama. Drops another
Wait,
dog.
Dothan, Alabama is just abandoned buildings. No wonder.
Is this like Gary, Indiana?
Look.
Don't be
The
fooled by
first
this
video-
beautiful downtown. It's very dangerous. Gang crimes, palm trees close to Florida beaches. Yeah, this. Oh god.
Oh
Dothan
no.
hoods.
Oh no.
So he's in like Alabama's version of like Gary, Indiana or some shit. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I had this channel marked as Level Plains, Alabama. But then I ran upon this. So this channel actually stretches multiple places. Or wait, is this 6574? No, this is 8520. Where am I? Yeah, I had this one marked as Level Plains.
It seems in 2022 something really changes. Just look at his face in 2023.
He also grows out the beard.
Yeah, but look at his face in the My Target Individual story, and then look at him in the one next to it, to the left.
My Target Individual story. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just look at it.
This is pretty. This is Terry A. Davis.
Yeah, he's looking healthy there.
And then so 2021 September versus April 2022, so 7 months roughly.
And then go back. Like, that's...
What up? It is...
Empowered individual, blessed and chosen, reaching out to all targeted by Satan and his people.
Empowered individual, 1219. Nope, that's not the time. Wait. I think it is. Got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he's on some...
I want you to start doing that. Encourage yourself.
Fuck.
You got that unibrow tattoo.
He kind of looks like Sam Hyde, bro. I saw another video that I wanted to look at. This one is, like, the title on this is incredible. FBC Enterprise AI and the First Baptist Landrum, South Carolina Targeted Individual. Truth about these pagan churches. So, is Landrum, South Carolina, is this another place that he is? Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Landrum, South Carolina. This is...
Bro, I never go in there.
Population is 2,700 as of a year ago.
Wow.
So he is nowhere.
Wow.
He's up?
Nowhere.
It's Robert Nathaniel's November the 4th, 1:05 a.m. It's Thursday.
Thursday.
I prayed for even wanting to do this video. And I asked Yahweh, the name of Yahshua, if I could do it. And he said, yeah, you gotta watch my language. But
his voice changed.
It's all the Siggies, bro. Oh, God, that's loud.
Get some chips, bro.
Let's start simple with the subject. I'm gonna go with First Baptist, Enterprise, Alabama. When I was
Alabama.
Oh, it's AL, but he just didn't capitalize it. Okay, I thought it was AI.
Nothing. They didn't call to come check on me. They didn't even come visit me. Miss Lynn Griffith helped me a lot.
Ah, dude, those are ruffles.
And things I needed to be in the hotel room. As I was harassing gang stalk, terrorized by everybody in the city. Did you know the church never once checked on me? And now my children and my mother and my father attend this church. I love them to death. Don't get that wrong, not.
Oh, okay, hang on. Children, father, and mother attend this church. He's talking about Enterprise, Alabama. Yeah? Doxed his entire family.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god.
Too much, dude. You're too much, Robert.
On that. I even love my enemies, their church. Some of my enemies, their church.
Yeah.
Pastor Ben. And I prayed
Pastor Ben?
Never once came by to visit me. Neither did any of their deacons or anybody in the church. They were quick to bash my name.
Deacons?
Harass me.
Like that guy from Fallout?
And just do what they did. But never, ever checked them. I slept on their stuff. I mean, you could check their video cam footage if they allow you to. You'll see many times under their cam I slept there because I was being harassed and stalked, gang stalked by a lot of people in society out there. Threatened, called child molester.
Wait, don't sleep on don't.
Bunch of fucking lies.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Pause.
What's up?
Because we don't really know how much this guy likes to tell the truth, right? He just said that his town, I'm assuming Landrum, is where he's from.
I would figure that he's from Enterprise. I think that's where he said his family goes to church. I feel like he's probably in Landrum, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, he just said that the people over there are liars because they called him a pedophile and a rapist. Like, there's a good chance those are true. What they have to say.
Maybe that's just the narrative that they created to, harass him, to justify
maybe
the
that's
harassment.
why he can't. Maybe that's why he just can't see his kids.
Let me listen to that again. Hold on.
Or anybody in the church. They were quick to bash my name, harass me, and just do what they did, but never ever check them. I slept on their stuff. I mean, you could check their video cam footage if they allow you to. You'll see many times under their cam I slept there because I was being harassed and stalked, gang stalked by a lot of people in society out there. Threatened, called a child molester, rapist, this, that, a bunch of fucking lies. Excuse my language.
Whoa.
That is an interesting development. That is an incredibly interesting development.
Dude, how could, I'm telling you again, this is scripted. This has to be scripted. We just somehow discover on YouTube this gang-stalked pedophile. Like homeless Confederate gang-stalking pedophile. How could you not write that in some comedy sketch?
Don't tell him, but I actually paid this guy 30 Litecoin to do all this.
You just said some flashy Bitcoin. He's like, yeah, I'll have that.
I paid him in Litecoin, which was worth $40 in 2020.
Dink doink.
Yeah, Dink doink and Titscoin. And MILF token.
This guy holds everything of Dink doink. That's why everyone calls him a pedophile, because he's like, Dink doink works.
I literally sold this guy all my Save the Kids token. And he's homeless because right now he's holding the bag, bro. He was HODL gang, but he's holding the bag right now. Anyway, let's keep on listening to what he has to say about these pagan churches.
Bunch of freaking lies. Look up my record, Robert Nathaniel Sills, October 24th, 1983. Just look up my record.
His birth date.
Okay,
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm here. Let me do it. I got the recording. All right, guys, it's Luke here. 48 hours after the initial recording. I need to make this addendum right here. What's up?
We're still awake after 48 hours. We've stayed in this exact spot.
Haven't moved. Put on a hat, same hoodie, same everything. I have some shocking news for this case that I found while doing some research. Let me start up a screen share here, and I'm going to read this out to you. We have a very short but sweet article that explains a lot, as well as provides a lot more context. So check this out.
Oh, no.
Man arrested after post allegedly threatened violence. Dothan, Alabama. An Alabama man is free on bond after allegedly threatening to kill people on Facebook. Guess who? 34-year-old Robert Nathaniel Seals of Dothan is charged with making terroristic threats after writing on social media network that he was buying guns and planning a mass attack. So we couldn't find anything on the sex offender registry, but we have something here that I would say is pretty similarly bad.
Do you think the Internet Archive has the archived Facebook posts of him threatening mass attacks?
No, so I went to his Facebook. I reactivated my old Facebook after 5 years.
Oh, Christ.
And he has an old account that's inactive. He has a new account that he posts on and is ignoring my messages on.
Fucking bitch.
But I think, okay, the date of this is 2018, right?
Yeah.
And remember that we didn't have content from him from 2014 to 2019, roughly, right? Do you think he served in this?
I mean,
he's free on bond, so he had to have spent time if he's free now, right?
Yeah, and you never know. We looked at those videos from 2014. Something might have clicked to then, and then, boom, he's threatening a mass attack.
This might be a bit of a stretch, but I just feel like his time on the inside may have had some sort of precedent on who he became. But this article is just something that I wanted to interject here because I think it's really important, and because he invited us in that previous video to go and check out his record, and I Googled the exact search phrase that he had his legal name and date of birth in Dothan, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the only news article to have come up. And it's that he served time for almost being a mass shooter. That's our baby boy.
It's our baby boy. I mean...
That's our baby boy right there. Almost a mass shooter.
Yeah, but it's like Daniel Larson, you know? Same kind of ilk.
Bomb you!
Kill you! Kill you! Fuck you, Bob. But instead of that, he's saying, I love Jacob and Olivia.
But anyway, just wanted to interject this. Back to the episode.
Okay, so we just spent the past couple minutes attempting to find any information on Robert.
I have another website. Hang on. OSINT for all. Open source intelligence here. Let me check ID crawl. Like, cause these are like the actual websites that I use to like find people. Robert S. Seals, Robert H. Seals, no. Enterprise, Alabama, view full report. Instagram. Oh, do you think he has Instagram?
Why the hell not?
That kind of looks like him. Hang on, this one kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
Robert Seals 570gmail.com 4 is his username.
Well, now we can email him.
This is undoubtedly this is him.
Yeah.
No post. No tagged. A lot of followers somehow. Robert Seals. Robert Seals. First Bollywood. Oh.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Is this OnlyFans models?
Robert Gunnar Seals.
Seriously.
Oh my God, Robert.
Robert, you dirty, dirty man.
I wonder your wife left you.
Oh yeah, look at all these OnlyFans models.
Hang on, this person looks really young. Okay, that's a mother. Thank God, dude.
Furry above her?
Potential, like, maybe jailbait.
Yeah.
These people look really young.
Oh no.
What did you find?
They're all ladies. No, nothing. I'm just looking. They're all ladies.
Obviously, yeah.
They've been very, very young. Oh, hi, bitches.
Oh no. Yeah, this is where it all begins, dude.
Ladies.
Yeah. So upon checking his Instagram, he only follows women. There was a furry account. A lot of sex workers.
Yeah, many sex workers. And I think that's pretty apparent in his editing style, as we saw in one of his classic raps. He put his goon tank on display, or his masturbatorium, as we say in England.
Yeah, I think his Instagram is more than likely, he doesn't use it as kind of a social outlet. He kind of uses it as a goon farm, you know?
Yeah, goon farm. It seems that he has a certain liking for large breasts.
Yeah, and women that look like they're 18 precisely.
Yeah. Let's continue this video so we don't have to...
That lends a lot of credence to the allegations that were made in this video against him, or that I guess he brought to air, because onlookers wouldn't know this about him if he didn't go out and say it. He lived in Landrum, South Carolina, which is a population 2,006 or 700 town. The allegations against him never would have left that town had he not posted this online.
Yeah, it's not a good look for old Robert.
And while it's not a nail in a coffin, his Instagram following is definitely indicative of his tendencies. But let's hear him out about what he has to say about the First Baptist Church.
Nothing matches up to the lies being said by these gang stalkers in society. Now, if they say I'm doing this and that on my phone, that's a lie too. Prove it. They won't. If they did, they'd go to jail for hacking my phone because it's illegal.
It's a constitutional right that you can't be in my shit because I paid for it.
No, it's not. No, it is
No, it's
not.
not, mate.
That's all I gotta say. No, it is not.
But if you are, say the truth so you can go to jail, little bitch. Yahweh.
Whoa. The hell? Why'd you say that to us?
Jump in the flesh, just like that. I jump in the flesh because I just want to punch them in the face sometimes. Like my daughter says, love, Dad, love. Now we're at First Baptist Enterprise, Alabama. Treat me like crap the whole time. Now look where I'm at. I mean, I'm on my feet somewhat. Got a full-time job. And now when I left Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, not too long ago, it wasn't because I lost because of drugs, alcohol, this, that, and other, like most people would say. Your lies ain't gonna work. Look it up. My hotel that I was staying in got shut down. 300 and something families were kicked out. So I got on my bike, came back here because of Shala.
I don't think he was in a hotel when he recorded that rap video.
Yeah,
With that woman. Peanut is butter.
He also said that he rode his bike here.
Oh
So
my god.
his van is probably either kaput or he maybe had to sell it to a Ford Rent at this point.
Yeah, maybe. So now he has a bike. He's that blue bike that we saw, so he's going around there.
Probably left that old lady in Pigeon Forge or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm gonna conclude it on this video. But this was a huge turning point. I did not expect this to go that way at all. Let's see. Okay, so these I had up for reference. Let's jump into his next channel then. What do we got here? This is another Nathaniel Seals 1 month later. We're about 3 months into the face tats arc. Okay. A little bit different here. Hang on a minute. This might be out of order then too. Yeah, this is from 2021.
Yeah, he looks good in this. He looks healthy in these.
Okay, so I have this in the next 3 channels.
Let's jump to 2022.
Yeah, here. I mean, I'll just catalog this just for the sake of showing it. This is the first change in the naming convention that we've seen. This is targeted Nathaniel Seals individual. In the previous channel,
I guess that's his full name.
Channels are all in Dothan, Alabama. By the way, the horrendous rundown city that we showcased earlier through those YouTube thumbnails. So yeah, I love Yahweh. I googled this. This is how they type it sometimes. This is the location source, by the way. He doxed himself somewhere within this video. I had this saved just to lend credence to where he is.
Second fucking time.
We have our next video, or next channel here. Robert Seals, still in Dothan, Alabama. Talking to my son/daughter after church with Pastor Larry.
Wait, son/daughter?
I mean, they're probably both of them, right? But okay, this is actually interesting because think about him returning to his family and his kids seeing him with his face tats and his big beard.
And his lupus.
Yeah.
And I love his fucking, like, sun-bleached Confederate hoodie that he clearly wears every day.
I feel like, how do you not get fired from a job for wearing that, even in the deep south?
Yeah, I don't know. It must be so normal.
Gang stalking, riding bike back from Harbor Church, February 2022.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see what he has to
I
say.
clicked on the wrong one.
Uh-oh. This guy votes.
Ooh.
Every time I go to leave.
He's in 60 frames per second now.
That's just interesting.
Wow. Dude, it looks rough out here.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those like purposely like atmospheric scary Gmod maps.
Okay, wait. So I also want to note this. He has his phone in this hand, like he has his phone in the corner of the screen.
This is the day after my birthday.
Doxed.
Fuck!
But okay, so this is being recorded on a GoPro. I can tell you this, or it's being recorded on some sort of action camera. I can tell because of the lens distortion and the frame rate increase, as well as the fact that his phone's in his hand. So he's acquired.
Did he buy it and he installed it?
I couldn't tell you where he got it, but he has new tech.
He has an influx of money. He's a rich man.
But also, from the point of view, I can tell that it's mounted to his chest.
Yes.
Okay, I saw the LG logo on his phone. He's got that new tech.
He just ran the stop sign. Bike in the middle of the road. Like I wouldn't even do. I would do everything to not live here.
Okay, well this one's a bit of a nothing burger. I got
like,
baited by
what's
the
the
gang
gang-
stalking. Online video diary. Heard the sirens going. Same deal as me. Oh fuck. Alright guys, next episode.
No.
Next episode.
Oh, next episode. Guitar guy.
Alright, so let's move on to his next channel. This one is also in Dothan, Alabama.
Dude, just wait, pick out some ones of like particular interest.
Well, here I have on this next channel. I have notable upload. This next one, I like the thumbnail on this. It's a little wacky. The channel banner is something.
Channel banner is his storage unit he sleeps in.
Yeah, it's a
clearly
blurry picture of mayonnaise, peanut butter, and a speaker plugged into nothing. Some empty water bottles.
Oh, it's like is he like videoing a fire? What the fuck is this?
This kind of looks like security cam footage, but it's like vertical.
Look at the fire shit, like the explosion.
I think that's actually the notable upload. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Because this is one of the ones that I had cataloged from a year ago.
Robert Nathaniel Sills, targeted individual, 6:14 p.m.
Never mind. This is Burger King assistant manager Amy can call a customer a white bitch and a cracker and not get fired.
2022.
Don't say her name, brother. He's
And
gonna give the
today,
address.
As y'all know,
As I thought, GoPro mounted.
You might not know this. I got fired today at work at Burger King on Ross Clark Circle. That's the circle right there in Dothan, Alabama.
Ross Clark Circle. Note that.
Remember, it's down that way though.
Burger King. The manager's name's Amy at Roth Clark Circle. We had exactly. Now we can kill that.
Dothan,
manager.
Alabama.
I show up. I'm there working the whole restaurant, doing what they asked me plus more.
Pull some tattoos.
All right. This girl named Amy that works there, the assistant manager, has had an attitude with other employees, not just me, and been rude, just starting crap. You know, I've been humble up until this point today. And today, yesterday she had a fight with a customer, called her a bitch, a piece of shit, a white bitch, a cracker bitch. She doesn't get fired. Instead, Miss Beverly, the person over the Burger King, oh, that's fine, I understand. You know, you had a breakdown and they were pushing you to the edge and you were underemployed and you don't have enough people, Today, when I go in, like I said, been there every day, haven't missed a day, haven't been late, been on time every day, and they're working, just working my butt off for them. I go in, we're understaffed again. There's 3 of us in there, and it's jammed in the front, jammed in the drive-thru. I'm doing right there in the front counter, and
if he just says he calls someone an N-word, I'm gonna be dead.
Put in the bag, hand it to her. I'm doing hers and mine. You know, she's so lazy, she just does her drive-thru thing. That's it. It's cool. I'm fine with that. And it starts getting backed up on me. She starts hollering at me, well, where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? Where's the stuff? I'm like, ma'am, you know, it's getting backed up. I'm new now. Remember, this is my first day in the front.
I'm new, bruh.
Front doing drive-thru.
I'm new, bruh. Dig into me, bruh.
She's hollering at me. I'm like, look, I'm getting backed up.
Chill.
At me, blah, blah, blah.
He's
they digging in him, bro.
Well, you can just clock out. So I snap. And I'm like, what you mean clock out? Well, you just clock out. You just go home. So she plotted and planned this. This gang stalker plotted and planned this, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm like, I'm not clocking out. I went to walk to the back. She said, I'll clock you. I was like, fuck that shit. Of course I did. I said, fuck that shit.
I love the reverb on his voice that you can hear.
She called this other person that's a customer a white bitch and a cracker before. And that's yesterday. On date March 23rd, 2022, she called her that. I'm going to try to find this customer. It's a white lady that keeps coming to the drive-thru. She's cussed at before. And she's allowed to keep her job.
And I'm like, well, give me the give me the manager's number. She won't give it to me. She calls the police on me. The video's down below. Go look when the police come.
Whoa.
Police don't even want to trespass me. She tried to get me trespassing. Nope, they're like, no, we're not trespassing you. Because I didn't do anything. I'm being targeted. That's the end of story. I'm being targeted. I mean, they already tried to kill me in Dothan. Not Amy, but some other people. Hit me with a car. Police did nothing about it.
Shit.
Course. They left the scene. Nothing happened. The place that I got hit at had cameras on it. There was a witness. Still nothing happened. But anyways, back to the subject. I get fired at Burger King for cussing, is what the manager said. But yet, the assistant manager can call a customer now. I cussed at a manager. She cussed at somebody that was buying from the store, customer. Called him a cracker and a white bitch. Now, either way, what the hell? Why is all the white people getting fired from there? The guy this morning got fired this morning because he got overwhelmed. They fired him. They were laughing about it when I came in. Then all of a sudden, I get fired because I'm getting overwhelmed and I cuss at the assistant manager that's already being hateful to me. Same one that cussed at a person that bought from them, a customer, cursed at them. Now, with all this said, how am I getting fired? But she ain't. Why is she allowed to stay other than I'm targeted? We know that. I'm targeted individual. Robert Nathaniel Sills, Dothan, Alabama. Empowered individual. Chosen individual.
You just had to throw that in there, dude.
You just had to tell us where he is. It's so
Okay, I'm going to
bad,
cut the
dude.
Japanese off. He's missing the point here, too. Beverly, the overhead manager, is the one that, like canned him, right? Because Beverly is obviously, she works for an agency. She's the overseer. That's why she didn't fire, the black lady that cussed at the white customers. Because she wanted to target Robert here. This makes a lot of sense to me. If you want to gang stalk him and, harass him, you got to make him feel isolated. That's why that, bitch lady that, cussed out all the customers, she's not getting fired. She can set that example that's okay in the workplace, and then when Robert acts on that, that's when he gets the stick.
I was really worried when he said I snapped, because I was like, okay, where are you taking this? You keep talking about like racial slurs. Where are you taking?
And you wear
this?
a Confederate hoodie everywhere you go.
Yeah, everywhere you go. It's so worn that it's changed colors, different shade of red.
It's genuinely, I was worried that he was going to call her a slur, which I would understand that. But, obviously the, what's her name? Amy being a pretty bad and abhorrent worker to white customers, that sets an example that gets into his head, which unfortunately caused his downfall. And I also want to transition this because he said that the police encounter was linked below.
Yeah. Oh,
no. Hashtag facts.
Go to his YouTube channel. Maybe it's just
Hashtag facts is fucking hilarious. Burger King gang stalking tyrants call cops on me after manager calls me a cracker.
Okay, let's watch. 8 minutes.
March 24th. How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
I work up here, and as you see, we're understaffed. It got overloaded. And as soon as it got overloaded,
got the cigarette in his hand.
She tells me to clock out, and I asked for the main owner's number, Miss Beverly. She told me to contact her when things got out of hand up here. She won't give it to me. She's making me clock out, and she won't give me the owner's number, which Miss Beverly, she worked in the morning. She told me to call her if anything gets out of hand. And she's trying to make me clock out. I need my hours, so I'm trying to get a hold of her. She's trying to make me leave. She cussed at me. I cussed at her. Yes, sir. But I work here, and I'm trying to get. She's assistant manager. The main manager told me to contact her.
Take it up a different day.
All right, cool.
You're gonna have to get your stuff and go.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I ain't trying to go to jail just because I'm being gang stalked by evil people in this city. No, he didn't say I couldn't come back up here. He said to go while you're on shift. Wow, so I get overloaded. So it's a whole racial thing. I got it. I can't wait for Trump back in office.
Oh, fuck, dude.
The implications behind that comment are immense.
Immense. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call that one there.
No, keep going.
I think it's gonna get really racy, dude.
He all said, let's see.
Alright.
It already has been. He wears a Confederate hoodie every day.
This is a gang stalking commie. Well, it's crap, sir.
Let me try to do real quick.
It's crap, sir.
In case I gotta do a report.
For what? I ain't even done anything.
If they want you banned, I'm trying not to do that, but you're gonna have to not come back up here.
I haven't even done anything. I was working my
How
ass
do you get
off.
your checks?
Sir?
How do you get your checks? How do you get your checks?
I don't even know.
Have you been paid?
No.
So you just started?
Yes, sir.
When did you start?
About 3 weeks ago. What we got commies in our country. Look forward to the day Mac tells that pussy pieces of shit in jail.
Chill.
Chill.
Oh, man, bullcrap. I'm working my ass off to get on my feet, man. And pieces of shit like that.
You gotta stop. Because there's customers in here. If you keep on, you're gonna end up having to go for disorderly conduct. Can you just have a seat for just a minute? Just keep your mouth shut. You can be mad. Just keep your mouth shut.
Dude, he is livid.
Yeah.
South Carolina, 011.
Holy shit. That is such a South Carolina resident right there.
I know. Wait, go back. We can take a screenshot of his ID right there. Dude, listen to him.
1027, 3, South Carolina, 0112
We can-
4569.
Wait for it.
Oh, wait. That was his ID number that he just wrote. He just read.
Yeah,
out.
video quality is not strong enough for me to get this.
No, the cop just read out.
I know, but like
ID
if we got Robert's fucking ID, it would be over, dude.
I know, but we already have his ID because he just read out his ID.
Oh,
number.
I thought that was him reading like his badge number or some shit.
That's
She's
his
had
ID
issues
number.
with plenty of white
Robert's ID.
employees that got knocked up into the morning, and one black dude. She's always causing these problems. I don't know why she can keep her job unless they're related or
You
something.
haven't got your first paycheck yet?
No, sir. I got 2 coming. One on Tuesday and one
Have
next
one for
Tuesday.
one of the weeks, and then another one for the remainder. If they, I guess. How long have you been in Douglas?
I can't think right
Huh?
now. I can't really think clear right now. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm highly upset about this. I think 4 weeks now. Came back from Panama City Beach.
I don't know what's worse.
Before that, 3 or 4 weeks, somebody hit me on the circle with their car on purpose. I did a report and nothing was done about it either.
How you okay?
I'm being targeted by this city.
Yep.
Hit and run, or they
Hit and run. There was a witness and it was caught on video at the store, but yet they didn't do nothing. They called it an accident. It wasn't an accident. It was done on purpose. And he left the scene. That's a felony.
So they stopped the car.
No, they never even looked for it. They didn't care.
Alright, I'm gonna have to call that one there.
Let's skip on a little bit.
Yahweh will punish you, devils. This one right here, though. Targeted individual morning of gang. Talking happy face.
I'll wake up to this.
The fire department.
Already sparking up.
Okay, I'm convinced. All gang stalking
Damn, y'all got the tight squeeze, didn't you?
are autistic because they hate loud noises and they hate when the city brings loud like this shit in front of his house. It's like it's the loudest motherfucking shit ever. They shouldn't do this.
Oh.
I'm being stalked.
Apartment 254. Look at that.
Calculate where he's at.
Look at that. Dothan Fire Rescue.
There you go.
And he walks right on back in. Dude, why? You see the dents in the fucking...
Go back. Look how he has his hoodie stretched out.
Where do you, like...
There's like
Oh, over the chair? I just wanted to say, like, do you see the dents in the fridge?
Yeah, he's been
That
stabbing
fridge is
the
like
dent in
caught
the fridge.
strays or something.
7:29.
Okay. I think that's gonna do it for this channel. Let's see. Okay. Nathaniel Seals.
Nope.
Okay, so now we transition back from Dothan to Level Plains. So he's now back in Level Plains. And then I have a location source. He more than likely says it in a video title or some shit. This one looks pretty dismal, but it looks like he's back in a van or something. Like, I think he's back in his van.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's living in a car again.
Let's see what we have. Okay, all targeted individuals watch me. Empowered individual. So he's like rationalizing pretty well at least.
Write a book. And I was using
look.
I like writing books. And I wanted to put a targeted person in a place where they could come up dead. And, you know,
this is his house.
Nobody's seeing it, so I'm writing the book. How would I do it? Okay, I'd write in, you'd put big cars blocking any view of any other possible bystander seeing. That way, when they get killed, boom. That'd be a good book. See, that's how my mind works. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying that's how my mind works. Like, I see things when I look at stuff, and then I can think of a story, and I can write that story. I just thought I'd share that with you. But, you know, in the story...
He's got another gaming headset.
Positive and move forward if he does.
You got like the Razer Krakens on or some shit.
Yeah, he's got them cracks on.
Find Yahweh.
He's got them Sennheisers on.
Positive and bringing truth.
The Sennheiser gaming headphones.
Dude, he's Markiplier pilled.
Thank you, Yeshua, for what you did. Anyways, y'all be blessed. All my target individuals. It's Robert Nathaniel Sills. About said nothing. Level Plains, Alabama. It is 6:41 p.m. 4/30/2022. Oh, I'm gonna get back to write my books. I've been very slack on that, but I am gonna get back on that.
Okay, next channel. Here we go.
Really notable uploads.
April 23rd. This is my birthday, 2022. Okay. Go. Pick a winner, dude. Pick a winner. Personally, I would go for gang stalking parents, lie and manipulate my children.
Martha Seals. Look, we can confirm Martha Seals is connected to him.
True. Okay. When we were on Truthfinder trying to get that, we were asked if Martha Seals was connected to him, and now I guess we can confirm that.
Dude, targeted individual, don't let these devil-possessed gang stalkers...
This is full of gems. I also have my own gang stalking parents have turned my kids against me and lied to them.
No.
We're gonna watch all three of these. These are short. These are short. Let's start off with yours, Joe.
So it is 10:57 a.m.
Dude, that's a gang stalker. Did you hear him honk?
Yeah, noise campaign.
You're still in Enterprise. That's at a Walmart.
No, he's at the evil gang stalking Walmart. This is what Cynthia Burns was telling us about. Oh, fuck, dude. You need to get out of there, dude.
This is fucking insane.
I do realize the main thing with all these gang stalkers and those that harass and do their little gang stalking stuff, they're under the devil's control. Totally get that now. Including my parents. How they lie to my children, manipulate them, all that. They want us to stay downtrodden like this, fill it out. But the good news is, Yeshua is going to come back. Yahweh is going to come back. We are chosen. We are highly favored. We're highly blessed.
I kind of miss that little bungee cord that he had in his beard. He doesn't look the same without it.
We're going to overcome everything. We cannot be defeated. We cannot be beat. There's nothing left they can take from me. I will rise.
Nice hair, though.
Yeah.
And I just want to encourage other target individuals and myself.
His hair honestly doesn't look like that bad. Like, it looks pretty healthy, but his beard's kind of fucked. Let's see. My own gang stalking parents have turned my kids against me and lied to them. That's fucking interesting.
Oh no. Is he calling his parents?
Great. I can barely even hear him, so I'm gonna have to subtitle this too. Does he ever get on a call with these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Now this is being recorded at 5:20 p.m. 5/8/2022. All the times I was in that household and they didn't want to talk to their mother, but you forced them to talk to their mother, and you forced them to be nice to her. But you allow them to be disrespectful, as the video is caught, and you allow them not to talk to me, and I've done nothing wrong. All this is on video. You've placed nothing but lies in my kids' heads, and I'm not mad at them. I'm angry at y'all. Y'all are very hateful and evil. You're disrespectful, and you allow disrespect from my children. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I could not imagine being on the other side of this, like, if I'm completely honest with you.
Functioning ex-wife with her loving family, new husband with their kids, and then this guy is calling every single day saying, how come you don't pick up every time? How come you don't pick up every time? Fuck you, you make those kids like her.
I know when he said when he said my kids are turned against me, I expected them to be like, we don't love you anymore, Dad. Not like, hey, we're not picking up the phone. Maybe they're just busy, you know?
Yeah. Maybe you as a homeless man sitting on the side of the road talking about being gang stalked and then also revealing your address and your family's address is maybe... Oh, and your children's faces. Maybe that's just something no one really wants to be a part of.
Yeah, and maybe I'm going to take another leap here. Maybe they're busy, and this might be a bit too big of a stretch. Maybe you now being unemployed have a bit more of an open schedule than, you know, like a probably functioning family.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you have more time to call them up, and maybe they can't always cater to your time schedule.
Here is the self-awareness gauge again. So we were hammering the bottom of the self-awareness gauge, but now we're like, oh fuck, like we're going down.
The scale is, or the floor beneath the scale is crumbling at this point. It's unfortunate.
The bar has sunk.
Let's check out that third video.
Very far. Yeah.
Yeah, gang stalking parents lie and manipulate my children and turn them against me. So I'm assuming if this doesn't have any content, I'm just going to cut this whole thing out. If there's no actual conversation in this video, I'm going to cut to the next channel. But I'm assuming that he's actually on the phone, especially based on the language in this preview.
Yeah.
Hold on, Olivia. Hold on. You just now hung up on me, so now you're being...
Yep, okay, confirmed about the arm tattoo. Off rip, Olivia. Definitely his ex-wife.
Allowed to be disrespectful. See, Olivia just hung up on me. Nina.
Oh my god, it's his daughter? His daughter can't be Olivia, right?
It is.
Papa allows my child to disrespect her father. Now, with that said, you've been caught on video lying. First video, you said, you've never scared me, never seen you drunk, none of that. Second video, I seen you drunk at the house. There's a lie. Y'all have heard it. It's on video. Then they allowed her to hang up on me. So what's next? I love you, Olivia. I'm not mad at you. You're just proving my point of what's going on in this house.
Oh, no.
All you do is make everything around you seem okay, but everything's not okay around you.
I've never done that, Olivia. I never did that, Olivia. I just admitted that I've had issues with drinking. I've admitted that I've had anger problems. I've admitted my wrongs. That's Nina and Papa you're describing. They never admit nothing. It's always Nate, 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 Nate. That's all they do is Nate and Brittany, Nate and Brittany, Nate and Brittany, Nate and Brittany, Nate and Brittany. Okay, well then you explain to me why I have a video. I'm not going to argue with you. This conversation's done. You are a child. You are my child. You're going to shut your mouth. You're going to shut your mouth, and you're going to let me speak to Jacob. If you're going to continue arguing with me, we now have it on video. Nina, Papa allows you to be disrespectful. He doesn't.
I also want it to be noted that, like, the lawn chair that he's sitting on is, like, the exact ones that my dad gave me when I moved in. That's a really fucking comfy chair. I don't know where he got the $90 to buy it, though. That's a comfy fucking chair. Lawn chairs aside, dude, he's in deep now. He's in so deep. Even his presumably, like, 9-year-old child realizes that he's working so actively to rationalize his situation. It's incredible to me. This is the most unaware video out of all of them.
Yeah, this is like we're setting new standards of unawareness. Wow. Okay.
Fuck me, dude.
Continue.
Now my son doesn't want to talk to me. Y'all see what my mom and dad have caused. He already makes a picture of his mother with her eyes gouged out and paint all over her face. My mom and dad allow that kind of disrespect to the mother and now the father.
What?
I know what's going on. So, him and Brittany are the mother and father. They got addicted to drugs, and then his parents took the kids and now are the legal
parents to the kids.
Oh, okay. So they're now like legal guardians?
Legal guardians of the grandparents.
Fuck, okay. That's putting this all into context here, but it's okay. This is a really hard watch, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this at all. How he was like willing
Me
to
neither.
yell about his daughter, who I thought the tattoo on his arm was his ex-wife's name, because like couples always get their names tatted or whatever. It's his daughter's name. One, I mean, that's kind of, I haven't seen his other arm, but dude, I feel bad for the son in this case. He's clearly like not the favorite.
Ah, dude, this is rough.
But yeah, he's now kind of in the TI narcissist complex where he's victimizing himself. He's like, all of his external
his 9-year-old
circumstances are, you know, the reason that he's like this. It's not his fault.
He's like, I like how he's like yelling at his daughter as if she's like relatively aware of what's going on.
Yeah, in front of like a Walmart or something. Like there's just a straight up just parking lot. But like, okay, he's now fully integrated into the TI narcissist complex because he's the victim of this. He also admits like he got into substance abuse, which I think is another recurring theme in targeted individuals. Like there's been a lot of heavy drug use. And
wow, who would have guessed?
I mean, it all checks out here. Like the further and further you allow yourself to slip, the lower and lower your mental state's going to become. And you know, it's unfortunately a result of your own actions, like not being able to hold a job here.
What are the comments on this video? Or the comment?
Suppressed by agencies.
Yeah, suppressed by.
Oh wait, why am I in an incognito tab? Hang on, when did I get into an incognito tab? Let me move on to the next channel.
Notable upload.
Oh, there's another one here, Enterprise, Alabama. I think I already showed that one actually. Next channel. This is a new one entirely. Okay. This is the first time that we've seen him in Mississippi. This is another Nathaniel Seals channel.
Whoa,
He's now in a place called Biloxi, Mississippi. This is, Biloxi, Mississippi. Location source video. It's right here.
Wolves in sheep clothing. Deep state. Voices, weaponized weather, whistleblower.
You wanna check those out?
Gang stalkers, faith-based recovery centers, your opinion.
What's up? It's Robert Nathaniel Seals. It's 529. PM July 12, 2022. Here in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm working every day. Been working since I've been here. Stay up here at the Presbyterian Church. Want to share some things with you. I sleep.
Okay, so I mean that confirmed is this looks a little nicer. Like I like this nice coastal kind of view that he has going on.
I don't really know what work mobbed means.
I think worked mobbed is kind of his like euphemism for having a lot of customers come in. You know, it's a form of harassment. Like a bunch of plainclothes agents will come in and try and overwork him and stress him out.
His excuse of not being able to hold down a service job.
Pretty much. But here, let's check that one that you were talking about. Gang stalkers, wolf in sheep clothing, deep state voices, weaponized weather, whistleblowers. Lots to unpack here. Let's see what this is all about.
He dropped his mother's full name in another video.
Oh no.
I'm trying to pull the date up real quick. It's 10:05 a.m.
Did he get another tattoo? I don't remember where this one came from.
Yeah.
June 18th, 2022. I'll share something with you. Now,
this video is awesome.
I mentioned before about gang stalking. Gang stalking is real. It's community mobbing. A lot of times it'll be your vigilante people. A lot of these Trump supporters, even the left do it. Antifa.
What?
It's all the same thing, whether left or right. It's gang stalking. The government's behind it. The wolves in sheep's clothing that have entered the churches, which is turning people against the churches, are involved. There's real church people, real people of followers of Yahweh. They're not involved in it. But when you're mobbed and harassed and followed and targeted, Sorry, I'm having a system UI isn't responding to what it's saying on my phone now. But when you're followed, harassed, and targeted, it causes anxiety. It'll cause you to have emotional breakdown. Gang stalking is very real. Let me share a little bit about my story. Recently in Ozark, Alabama, I was walking from Dover.
That's another new location, Ozark, Alabama. That's not even documented on these channels.
Alabama to Ozark through the night. Got there in the daytime, and of course, battling with drugs and alcohol makes it very, very, very hard to deal with. But I'm battling with it because I want to get sober. That's why I'm here at the Crossover Ministry. I'm here at a recovery center, and I'm going to another one up north, and I'm going to complete it, and then we'll come back out and continue battling this demonic, satanic program of gang stalking. It's wrong. And when I did this walk, it was all night long, constant cars back and forth, flashing lights, honking horns, swerving at me, yelling stuff out the window. And it didn't stop. I got to Ozark, and I'm laying on the side of the road, like totally overheated, feeling horrible, and just everybody would ride by laughing, pointing at me. Nobody checked, not one soul in Ozark. And I'm right there.
Fucking blowies.
Texting my family.
Pointing at him. I love thinking about that. They're just like...
I've forgiven that. They've forgiven me. So sure that's clear.
Aww.
And we are talking again. So we're on the same page now. But people in Ozark just... And it's everywhere. It ain't just Ozark. We're just laughing at me, pointing fingers. Did not care that I was about to die laying right there. And I kept praying. God made a way through.
Yeah.
It's like, this is like truly some sort of narcissism. Like, he's expecting so many random people to stop and care about him. Like,
yeah,
I understand. Like, I mean, he's in a very, very precarious situation where he's, down on his luck. And he's probably begging for someone to kind of sweep him off his feet. Not in, like, take him on a date way, but,
Yeah, to give him a little bit of stand-up,
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. It seems like he's, like, because no one's directly helping him, his parents seem to be, like, the only thing they're doing to him is trying to get him to go to rehab. Yeah, he just, like, it's just so weird because he's just... He expects... These expectations are reinforcing his idea that everyone's out to get me. I'm not paranoid, by the way. Everyone's out to get me.
I also have kind of a hypothesis on like where the spirituality aspect of this comes from, because he's been in and out of like church centers, right, and like probably spiritual like rehabilitation centers. So in those places, they obviously say that your addictions are demons, right? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of teaching him to associate bad things in his life or weaknesses of his with like the demonic entities in the Bible. And I feel like that culminates in him seeing anything that works actively against him as demonic, which might be where the whole CIA and government is Satan thing comes from.
Yeah, like, because he seems to think that everything should go his way all the time, and that his response to things not going his way all the time is that there is something else other than me that's working against me. It's not my drugs or the alcohol, it's the government.
Yeah, and there's a very, very prominent substance abuse problem among these people. I feel like all it takes is, one Robert Seals, one Cynthia Burns, one Enoch the Freestyle God to tell you that these three-letter organizations are run by Satan for that narrative to get picked up. And then that's probably where this whole heavy spirituality narrative was driven.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's like the more I look into this, the more it's like, I'm so fortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it really makes you thankful that you got a good head on your shoulders, but
yeah, holy shit! Like, if I being stuck out there in Alabama in the middle of nowhere, being a nomadic, and thinking the entire world, people who honk their horn at me or honk their horn in proximity to me are honking their horns at me.
Or people that point and laugh at your face tattoos are fucking satanic. Because if I saw him, dude, I would probably do the same, dude. Like any face tattoo haver, I immediately think like, this is a horrific person. And I know that that's an internal bias, but it stereotypes come from a place where it has to happen a certain amount of times for it to be true and widely known. Face tats reigns true as one of the most prominent and agreeable stereotypes that this person has probably been through a lot of shit, and this person carries a lot of trauma, and they're probably not in the best mental state.
I agree. Yeah, I'm just blown away.
But okay, so I have this channel, and I have a ton of notable uploads for this. So
yeah, we do. Yeah, we fucking.
Oh yeah, the notes for this is full T.I. album. Like this is, I think these are all music videos that he's uploaded.
Might as well record that, huh? What up? We're back again.
Online diary.
At least one of them.
Bro, he's going to the McDonald's and not the Waffle House.
Targeted. Beep beep.
See, he thought that was funny too, dude.
10:57 p.m. January 1st, 2023.
Why does this McDonald's have like a rust airlock?
Going woke.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I'm fitting to burn Balenciaga.
This was probably right after that Balenciaga like child, not gonna say that word, like lawsuit promotion thing came out.
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy. He's on the run, he's nomadic, but he's still keeping up with like weird pop culture things.
What was it, like the Tom Hanks like cupboard or whatever?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a whole other thing. It's like Tom Hanks bought this cupboard, and it was like some schizophrenic person on Facebook was like, the cupboard is the same number as this person who went missing.
Okay, so for the uninitiated, Balenciaga, the designer brand, promoted this like handbag that had a bunch of documents under it because it was supposed to look like a professional looking handbag. Maybe, you know, you're in a legal department. The documents that were printed out were from a legal case that was a CP case. It was a big CP lawsuit. And then where this all kind of started getting weird is, you know, that laid the groundwork for their next item that they promoted, which was like weirdly revealing clothing for like toddlers. Like, I'm not going to show any images here, but this is where the whole Balenciaga satanic like sex cult thing started. Is because they
we could honestly Photoshop the Balenciaga outfits on Winston if we had a good picture of Winston. We could.
I don't even know if I want to show that much of him online, dude. I don't know if he's cool with that.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, he got his growths and shit.
But no, okay. So long story short, here, Balenciaga's deemed satanic because of their weird, like BDSM-esque child wear that they created, as well as the CP lawsuits that they thought they could just put into one of their promos on their site.
Yeah.
And Robert Seals is up to date. Like, he knows the history. So, I mean, good on him.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, he's probably addicted to his phone.
Fair enough.
Got nothing else to do. Gang stalking, right? And then, so where are the gang stalkers at?
On the highway. They're in the cars.
One's masturbating inside that trash can.
I bet. You can also hear him like listening to rap music faintly.
Yeah, his headphones. Isn't Kanye?
I can just hear him like eating now.
I like how he had all that shit to say, and now he's like completely quiet, just moping about.
Name me Yahweh, thank you Yeshua. Name me Yeshua, thank you Yahweh for this food. Help it nourish and bless my body.
All right, well, I mean, that was notable upload number 1. I think I just found the first part funny, and that's why I added it. Yeah. Notable upload number 2.
What's up? It is.
This. No preamble. No preamble. This is just
8:48 p.m.
You're not ready.
3/6/2023. This is the new song I'm working on. This is a snippet for y'all to see here.
Yo, yo! Nice place, dude. He's come back.
2023, Robert.
Freak, are you kidding me?
Reality music. I know my worst enemy. Only this action myself. Excluding all these gang stalkers and everything coming up.
I'm my own worst enemy. In the way of a better me. It's only me versus me versus me versus me versus
Oh, hang on. We had the other arm.
Yeah, kids.
What does the other arm say?
Names. It's probably the son's name.
Jacob.
Me versus me versus me versus me. I could blame anybody else, but I'm the one with my myself. It's only
Wait.
What's up?
We are breaking the known boundaries of self-awareness. This song. It's only me. Fuck these games.
It's all in my head.
It's only me. It's all in my head. Self-awareness bar is actually completely gone. Out the window, out the door, out the universe, out of the known existence. He is staring the solution in its face, and he can't grasp it.
I also like featuring my children KOS, Kill on Sight, and Jacob. Alright, well that's enough of that. That one is incredible.
Kill on what?
Kill on, that's what KOS means, bro.
Yeah, it does. I know from Rust.
When I lose that
Video
grip,
diary.
then I hit that bitch. Tear up the pussy.
He's practicing them lines.
Uzi and tear your ass off. What the fuck this is? That face off.
Click.
Wow. Final Cut Pro 11. How to do it?
Next video. I think all these ones are just songs now. Tostitos? Fuck yes.
Honestly, like this place has a vibe and he has to.
You see the chair next to the door? He has it barricaded. And hang on, ID on the headset. ID on the headset.
Yeah,
Logitech. This is looking like a HyperX. I'm thinking this is a HyperX headset.
No, Sennheiser's. Nah, I thought there was Sennheiser $350 custom made.
I was thinking that was the HyperX Cloud.
Honestly though, like this motel looks pretty. Like I could vibe here.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I don't like the walls though. Like this cut in the wall.
He's just. This is 11 minutes of him pacing on his phone.
I guess, dude. Yeah.
Unless he allows me. If not you.
Maybe getting a snack
I'm
too.
gonna speak to this situation until my death.
He's just forgot he was recording and says, "Fuck it, I'm posting this." I'm gonna eat some chips.
Mother and father, such a shame they got to feel the pain that I'm from. Is the cone, that's why. Firmly.
Trump.
Yahweh is the behind me.
Alright, I mean, a lot going on in here.
You know, what I find so fascinating is how he can like talk about the same thing for 4 years straight.
That's like what all the lolcows do is they say the exact same thing like a million times. And they just like keep on talking about it.
Like he hasn't talked about anything other than like he hasn't talked about any
gang stalking, Yahweh, and please let me see the kids.
It's bastard kids.
Please let me do an exorcism on my demonic ass children.
Yeah, my demonic my demonic parents and kids. All right, what's
up, everybody? It is 8:48 a.m. 8:48 a.m. 8:48 a.m. 8:48 a.m. 8:48 a.m. 3/31, 2023. 3/31, 2023. 3/31, 2023. 3/21. Anyway,
if you're like me, you eat healthy
3/31, 2023.
spinach.
I'm cleaning my room.
Text to speech like documentary.
Yeah, I think that's like why I saved this.
But anyways, because I work third.
You're hungry. You're tired.
clean up my room, normal daily cleaning, and then
Until you try
Go to
to
sleep,
do
good
that
night, have a
tropical
blessed.
fat dissolving loophole that has nothing
keep
to
your
do
head up,
with
stay focused, stay
dieting or
positive, never give up, never give in. If you're targeted, don't let it bother you too much.
Is recommended.
That fucking
Pause it.
psyop in the background is crazy.
Pause it. If you didn't notice, the sound of that Texas speech video isn't like the sound isn't changing depending on where he is in the room. It's on a Bluetooth speaker as he's walking around. So he's taking that outside. Listening.
He's like an IRL streamer, dude.
It's so bad.
And then like the shit it was talking about, it was like, this is the quantum vortex and the wormhole. Like he's hitting
It was like
psyops,
naming
dude.
like vegetables. Yeah, it was like naming some good like healthy foods to eat. And then it's like, this is how you break out of the psyop matrix.
Eat your greens.
Eat your
Anyway,
greens.
that's that one. And then this
Big
is the
brother.
last video that I have. It's notable on this channel.
Big Brother says eat broccoli.
Recorded around 10:50 something. No longer targeted individual.
Whoa.
Nathaniel Seals. That's
Dude, he's looking really healthy here. Like,
yeah. I mean, the more shaved he is, the better he kind of looks. Goatee is all right. His hair looks all right though. Like that's like his hair, and this is like a new looking T-shirt. Like it's not stained. This is pretty decent looking.
Damn, we got that high quality luxury mic.
What up? What's up? It is 10-1. 1 second on 3/10/2023, and I wanted to let you know an update on me. I am no going by targeted in
His audio doesn't work either.
Robert Seals. I will.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Seals. This freestyle mixtape has started, and I want to give you a little sample of the first song.
Whoa. He's watching Comedy Central.
Oh, Jacob. KOS, Jacob, my son, and my daughter Olivia. KOS.
Oh shit!
Oh,
What
dude,
what DAW is he using?
Dude, no cap. He has a flow.
To both my children, trial will end on Monday. He's on a free unlicensed DAW. Something recording studio. What is this, bro?
I love how he used the Intel sticker to cover the camera. It's so awesome.
That's such a like got my first laptop in 5th grade move.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's everything that I wanted to share on this channel. This is a banger video, and congrats on no longer being targeted, Nathaniel.
Yeah, he seems to be celebrating.
Let's move
Okay,
on
let's
to
see
your
if
next
that
channel
holds
called
up.
TI Nathaniel Seals.
Oh, this was posted around the same time these ones were posted.
Yeah, but this is in March, and this is like March 10th, no longer targeted. March 31st, TI Nathaniel Seals. It took he was not a TI for all of 3 weeks.
Chosen individual, bro.
Once again, it plays into the narcissistic complex. Like you're not targeted anymore. If you want to lean into the victim aspect, you're a target. If you want to lean into the ego aspect, you are chosen. That's what Enoch called you.
Yeah.
Chosen individuals and angels.
I honestly just never had any idea what Enoch was saying in his videos.
I think he deserves his own video.
Because he has a lot of subscribers and a lot of views.
Well, I'm happy for you.
He's in like a hotel lobby.
Hey, Dad, what's your favorite type of truck?
I really don't have one.
Wearing his favorite hoodie.
Thank God it's not lost.
Yeah, thank God it's so dirty.
I just wanted to call you. I'll see you. I got to hear from you. I'll tell you I love you.
Okay.
You're so distracted. You're just looking around everywhere. You're always so distracted. You're like me.
Okay, so I mean he's back to being a target, which is unfortunate. It took him all of 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There we go. We're in May. We're now post
May,
gang
May.
stalking. reality music. He has glasses now.
He's
Look at
got
that.
Glasses. No, he's looking.
And he has a like legitimate cover art now.
Yeah, it looks
I mean,
good.
the quality is a little low, but it looks semi-professional. Which one do you want to watch? You want Gang Stalkers I Know by Nathaniel Seals? Do you want another rap song?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I've been wanting to have more influence on my beat creation, so I need to listen to the master.
11:30 a.m.
I don't think I can call him the master if he wears that hoodie, though.
3/31, 2023.
I think he'd like
Hey, I
that.
want to
but-
show y'all something.
You would love it. Look at that house on the right.
Today, the Gang Stalkers shut down their phone and said AI system failure. Started
AI
texting on its
system
own, all kinds of
failure?
Weird stuff, and then boom, it starts. But instead of talking to the body of the Gang Stalkers, let's go ahead and go to the head. This is Murphy.
Or is this the headquarters?
I mean, this looks pretty inconspicuous. Like, if I was
Yeah.
running an operation, I would want it to be out of an unmarked building.
True. Oh, is this just a Freemason building?
Yeah, I mean, look at all those symbols on the side.
Yeah. Yeah,
I know this is the head. If you don't know as a targeted individual,
Oh shit.
Knew it.
Oh shit.
this is the head.
Why would you go to their front door as a targeted individual?
They're gonna up the poll on you, dude.
Pharisees. Now pray now in the name of
These,
Yeshua.
these are the
any-
ones that are responsible.
anything coming against my family that's opposite of Yeshua Yahweh, I rebuke it now in the name of Yeshua, bind you up, and send you back to the pits of hell where you belong.
Okay, where's the rap section of this? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Tennessee. You were talking to individual, just know 2023.
Ooh.
Crazy. This shit.
Saw that?
Man, it's still like fucking gang stuff.
Dude, this is insane. Yo!
Look at that speaker, that's what he's carrying around.
Dude, the production value has increased. Mixed pretty well.
He's even like aware about the car horn.
I know. Listen as they blow. Dude, Waffle House is Gang Stalker Central. Get out of there. Dude, the horn is... That's hard.
Look at that, gang stalker's holding the door open for him.
Wait, stop it. He said Gang Stalker's prostitute. I swear to God, go back.
Did he actually?
I swear.
Oh yeah.
Insane editing.
This is incredible, dude. Murfreesboro, Tennessee, by the way. His editing and his production value is soaring. This is the most effort I think he's ever put into anything.
Yeah, honestly, like that beat is pretty good.
His
like,
vocals were actually like mixed. Like it wasn't just raw vocals like layered over it.
It's mixed. I mean, the mic's dreadful, but it mixed well.
The
Sounds
car horn
good,
needs a little
like,
bit better
yeah,
mixing. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, maybe even to
Like some reverb or something.
Yeah, maybe one of these samples too. One sec.
What are you doing right now?
Never mind. Trying to poop out a little fart, but Spelunker Potion did not hit.
Anyway, so T.I. Nathaniel Seals, he also has glasses now. So, I mean, wonder where he found these, honestly.
Take it with Olivia, new song and prayer, okay?
I love y'all, targeted individuals, watch. Okay. I think that music video was enough to end that channel off. So,
yeah, I think
we're now
so.
April 29th, 2023. Or is this the channel? Like, is this a newer one? This is a newer one. Oh, this profile picture I recognize. This is the one that I found him off of right after our video.
Yeah, so this was a year ago. Yeah.
Let me see if I have any notes
second
for
one,
this.
please.
I just have a location source. Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Look at the police video, dude.
This is what you call street theater, gang stalking.
Yep. Good term.
They put on shows and act like shit's going on that ain't actually going on when there's a targeted individual in the area. Welcome to America.
There's a guy in the back.
There's a
guy
dude in
the
there.
back.
5:44 p.m.
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing's going on.
Oh, the music too loud?
Yeah, no.
My bad about the music, bro. Hey, my bad about the music.
He's complicit, dude. He's like bending to their whim.
Like, there's nothing going on. That street performance. There's a guy in the stretcher in the back of the
I don't want
ambulance.
another $50 out of my pocket. I'll be gone Wednesday, but I won't have it happen no more. Even that last time, though, I should have had to pay it on the street, but I did it just out of being respectful. I don't know how y'all charge. I don't know how you charge me when I'm on the main street, though. Y'all don't own that street. You only own this property. I went. I got it all on video, bro. I was on the street. But all right, have a blessed day. Sir?
That guy is 100% a glowy, by the way.
Go against what you're saying without you threatening to kick me out? I just said I apologize, and he said it was Friday, and I was actually at work the time you said that the other guy said. Well, I was at work during the time that you claimed that happened. All right, well, I apologize. We won't have no more issues out of me. I'll be gone Wednesday. See how these gang stalkers work. You see how these cowards work.
It's so bad.
See how these gang stalkers work?
It's so bad. Yeah.
And then, okay, so I have another channel here. He's now in Huntsville, Alabama. He's no longer in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I have the location source for this one is that he was at a diner, and I used Street View, and I found that diner. Did you see this right here? Pedophile gang stalkers, Sunday keepers.
Sounds like we have the video.
I already have a notable upload that I know isn't that one, I'm pretty sure. But I want to watch this one as well. There's also rap song. Pedophile, a lie. They call Robert N. Seals and more lies.
Oh no.
Homewood, Alabama. Tyrants are Satan's kids. We are deep. We are very deep.
We are.
All right.
Oh, fucking hell, for free?
Yeah.
Let's get more.
Fox News, by the way. This is Fox News.
The detail. It's 4:19 p.m. 4:20 p.m. 4:21 p.m. Whatever. 26, 2023. Robert Nathaniel Seals, chosen blessed, empowered individual. We're going to talk about gang stalking. We're going to talk about Robert Dennis Seals, Martha Louise Seals. We're going to talk about Jacob Seals. We're going to talk about Charisma Seals. We're going to talk about Brittany Pruitt. We're going to talk about
Stalking everyone,
Tennessee, and a few other states. And we're going to get in detail real quick. Oh, we're also going to talk about Hooters where I work. Hooters.
Wow. You think he's a waiter at Hooters?
Hooters. That's where I work right now. Grateful to be there. Thankful to be there. I got the job because I was walking down the street the other day here in Birmingham, Homewood. And while I was walking down the street, I was looking for a job. The church, Seventh-day Adventist, forgot to say we're going to talk about that too. Seventh-day Adventist, I went to their church. And they helped get me into this hotel for a week. So I thought on the first day, I ain't going to waste time. When they put me here, so that first day, I started walking down the street. I was like, God, where do I go to work?
Okay, wait. Can you pause it?
Yeah, what's up?
I think I know why he's always moving. I think he relies solely on church benefits and getting housing from churches, and so whenever the housing stops, he has to move.
I see that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I figured that he would sleep in his van. I mean,
I guess he doesn't have a car.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was gone because it wasn't mentioned or in any of the videos, but then one of his channels, it was brought back. Yeah, I do want to know what he's going on about the pedophile gang stalkers, so I'm going to keep watching this.
Let's see.
I'm passing Hooters, right? Well, look. Now, I heard a voice say, go in there for the job application. That can't be God. So this guy. No, that's not God. I kept walking. Started going back and forth, right? Looking crazy outside.
He heard a voice.
Someone's talking to him.
I heard a voice.
Someone's talking to
I have
him.
my Bible in my hand, right? And that's on my, actually on my GoPro. I hadn't loaded that video yet. That whole video is on there of me doing this. So I turn around, I walk in Hooters. I was like, look. And I set my Bible on I sat down at the bar, set the Bible down. And I was like, just speak one of the men. The lady walked up. So I'm having to avert my eyes, right? Trying to keep them up in the air. Because I battle with, you know what I'm saying, looking at women. I mean, what man don't? But we ain't gonna talk about,
we know.
About me. I'm trying to avert my eyes and look straight in her eyes, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of hard. I'm like, they got my Bible right there. She said, yeah, we'll go get him real quick. He literally comes out right away. He's got 555 all over him. I'm 777. He said, come over here and talk. We sit down. We chop it up for a minute. Well, he's like, come back. We'll do an interview. I come back, did the interview. All three of them sit down. Boom. He said, come back today, which would be 7/26/2023. No, that was yesterday.
All right, I need to hear about the pedophiles. I don't care about your Hooters interview.
Over the highway, jump over the other side, and I see a Church of Christ. So I'm wanting to sleep because I've been walking for days. I'm tired, right? I jump over there and go to sleep. I fall asleep in an hour after reading my Bible for a good 30 minutes. I get woke up by the police, right? Police wake me up with lights in my face. Pastors inside the church or a deacon behind the door. Cop says, what are you doing here? I tell them who I am, what's going on. They're like, well, we're going to need you to go ahead and move because, well, let me go talk to him first. He goes back in. The pastor won't come out or the deacon won't come out and talk to me. He's looking at me all hateful.
So where the pedophiles?
They come back out and they're like, you got to go.
I'm confused.
They don't even want.
I mean, this is his introduction to the church. I'm sure he's about to get into it.
Somewhere where there's civilization.
It's halfway through the video.
I can take you back to Birmingham. That's fine. And let me tell you, the Church of Christ that's right there on the highway past these exits wouldn't come out and talk to me. He didn't even come out and say, can I pray for you? Nothing. I mean, just straight satanic, demonic, what I seen in this man. That's all he's shown, too. That's your Sunday Sabbath keepers. Well, I get back to
his hairline's also gone to shit, dude.
One of the cops
Poor guy.
He's like, man, God loves you. I know he does. I was like, I know he does. I've been on that. But we chopped it up for a minute. He takes me back into Birmingham. We'll drop you off at a church to sleep at. They drop me off at a church. I go to sleep, wake up. Let me tell you, this is a Roman Catholic church I wake up at, so I know I got to get to moving. You feel me? I got to moving. I went down the street. Car purposely tried to run me on me. Literally runs up on the sidewalk, tries to hit me. I had to jump off in the grass. It was weird. Well,
another motor vehicle incident.
I get to Bessemer. I figured out there's a bus.
Also, do you see his skin here?
Yeah.
Do you think this is like beads of sweat, or is this like a condition?
I don't know. Could be anything.
Where I was at before I got here. And while I'm walking in Bessemer, walking around in circles, hungry, can't figure out what to do. People looking at me laughing. I'm like, what do I do, guys?
Yep. I love that so much. It's so funny to imagine.
There, boom. Man, that's the true church. You know what I'm saying?
Why is the skin on his elbow so far up his arm?
On to detail on that right now.
I don't know. He's just built insane.
Hotel. I'm here now. I ended up getting that job like I was telling you. Now let's rewind a little bit more. I found out when I was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, working at McDonald's, that my dad had sex with my cousin, Kristen Harvey Simmons. So I started asking him questions, and I told him, you know, I know people have been trying to kill me. My sister, Crystal Russell Seals, had lied with Hannah Russell.
Okay, sister Crystal.
Which is, I don't know her last name now, saying that I exposed myself to her when I was 13, a child, saying, and I'm 39 now, that I exposed myself to her, which was a lie. If you look at all the videos afterwards, I was at her graduation, they invited me to it. She's hugging all on me in pictures. So these are pure lies, gang stalking lies.
I love how he has to add that in.
I'm in Murfreesboro. I asked my dad about this. Well, I posted a video on YouTube talking about my dad. He told me the truth that he had sex with his niece, which is my cousin, Kristen Harvey Seals. As soon as I did that, I am no longer allowed to talk to my son, Jacob.
Didn't you just say that was his sister?
Like 13 and 12 years.
Yeah, I can't keep up.
Talk to them, they come to bring them to visit with me until I start telling my dad.
Okay, well, I guess moral of the story is his dad's a bit of a sex pest.
They got custody of my kids.
I think he's projecting.
So I snap. I quit my job at McDonald's. I leave the place I stay at and start walking back to Alabama. I mean, I went through pure hell on my way back here. They actually kidnapped me pretty much on the road. Somebody did. I don't know who they were. They were Aryan Brotherhood and they had Confederate flags all over them. They kidnapped me, took me to this house back to Tennessee, out of Alabama, back into Tennessee. I'm in this
They were Aryan Brotherhood?
He got kidnapped by neo-Nazis?
Like I was going to pass out, realized it was fentanyl. So I ripped the curtain off the window. I grabbed my Bible, and he was like, he grabbed his Bible. I said, you damn right I did.
I walked out the door, and there was cop cars. There was city workers kept going by, looking at me, staring at me hard, sounding their sirens, doing weird stuff. Weird stuff. Those videos are on my YouTube too. I kept walking, and every time I got to a stop sign, I was like, God, where am I at? I didn't have no map. I didn't have no map quest. I had none of that. And guys said, take this road. And I'm literally about to pass out. Well, Mockingjays kept landing on every stop sign where I turned at, so I knew that was the way to go. Man, we'll have to continue this conversation later. But this is just a little bit into being a targeted individual, being wrongfully accused, wrongfully attacked, and attacked by these pedophiles, these rapists, these family sex people that steal kids from parents. God be blessed. Love you, Jacob. Love you, Olivia.
So he's accusing his parents of being pedophiles again.
I mean, if what he said is true, then yeah. Like if his dad had sex with his niece or whatever.
What's true, dude? Well, he's in Alabama, so that's hardly something that's like frowned upon.
Yeah, and I mean him getting run up on by a neo-Nazi group in the Deep South, that's also like, you know, in the moment that was a bit of a shocker, but I can fully see that happening.
I think he just rolled with them because he wanted that dope.
Also, why were they allegedly freaking out when he grabbed his Bible? They were like, "Oh my God, he grabbed his Bible!" Don't they follow the Bible?
Yeah,
aren't they like an ultra Christian nationalist group?
Aryan Brotherhood, probably. All right, let's see another one.
All right, so do you want on this channel or on the next channel?
Well, this one looks pretty being abused, targeted, Homewood, Lakeshore, Alabama. Wow, he's starting to look rough.
He's still got the lawn chairs. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Harassment at the liquor store?
Yes.
4:35 p.m., 10/16/2023.
Is that just like vape pen on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I'm a paying customer. I just came and bought something, was using my phone. He came out, jumped on my bike, and asked him, please don't get on my bike. He gets off and says, fuck you, get out of here. Why does he treat me like that?
I don't know.
That's improper.
That's between the two of you.
Okay, but I shouldn't be treated like that because I'm not allowing him on my bicycle. My bike I paid for. He just jumps on without asking me. And then cusses me out. I just ask him nicely, please get off my bike.
Why is he talking
You can
to
watch
this
the
guy
cameras,
about
they can check the audio. I'm not telling a lie. That's abuse to your customer that's buying stuff from you and allowing a employee to be hateful to me. I don't get that. And I even try to talk to him, saying, we ain't got to argue. I don't get that. Why you jump on my bike? I've had my bike messed up a lot of times by people.
I think he has hacked. He has had it. This song from you, Peter? Get me.
All right, I'll see you later, Mr. Peter. I don't know why you mad at me, bro. I just asked you to get off my bike. That was it. If you would have said, hey, man, would you like... Let me ask you this. If I'd have gotten in your car and went to drive, would you be mad?
I'm saying that. Yeah, all right.
Have a good day. Have a good day, bro.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I'm
moist critical.
They're funny. All right, I'm gonna segue this to the final channel.
The final channel.
Okay, so this is the final and most recent channel. I can almost guarantee you that there are a plethora of other channels that I didn't catalog because there's a trillion Robert Seals bot accounts or whatever. I guess not bot accounts, but this is the most current channel to date. This is Nathaniel Seals, youtube.com/Nathaniel Seals -777. And he is active to this day. Dude, 6 hours ago.
Rough, dude.
Yes. So this is like, just get this image in mind, I'm gonna mute this because I don't really care about the audio. Where's the image of him? This is what he looks like now. He looks like the Suicide Boys. He looks like them.
Dude, that Netspend?
This is Netspend in 5 years after
Netspend grew
sipping and drinking all day.
Mm-hmm.
But this Nathaniel Seals is continuing to this day, which is just wild to me. This is his... Yeah, I'm in Montgomery, Alabama now. He's doxed himself again. But he still has his dog, too. Hang on. Gang stalkers can choke with a dick in their mouth. Fuck you, Robert Dennis. I need to click on that. I'm sorry.
just playing. It is 8:39 p.m. November 10th, 2020.
I'm glad that the dog is still alive in all this, though.
Oh, he's got a cut in his arm.
And this right
Yeah, here he is.
First off, foremost, thank you, Yahweh, for another day. I love you, Jacob. I love you, Olivia.
Oh,
this right
bro.
here.
Does he still work at Hooters?
I
guess so.
Real quick. To all you gang stalkers, fuck you. Fuck you for your harassment, your slander campaigns, following people around, following us around, doing all that bullshit. Fuck you to the gang stalkers that are pedophiles and incest lovers like my dad, Robert Dennis Sills. Fuck you to the gang stalking cops that do nothing to ex-cops like my dad that's an ex-cop.
There's one rolling up on him behind him.
You know what?
Watch
Fuck
out.
you. I'm speaking for all targeted individuals. Fuck
Oh.
you. You wanna kill somebody, kill
Oh, that poor dog.
I know. Love your dog, bro. That's all you gotta do.
I'm saying fuck you. Because a lot of targeted individuals are
Oh,
scared to
he's
say
so
it.
lovely.
Understandably why. Because you deceitful motherfuckers kill people out here. Sacrifice them. Take them out. Stand up against your bitch ass. Anybody involved in gang stalking? You a bitch. You a coward. You a hoe. I don't care if I die. I don't give a shit. You can't stop me from doing what the fuck I want to do. I'll do everything you tell me not to do just to piss you off and walk through it like you don't exist. You know why? Because you a bitch. I don't fuck with bitches. That's for all my target bitches. I love you. Keep your head, stay focused, stay positive. Put your dick in their mouth.
Stay positive. Anyway, I'm gonna accuse my father of being a pedophile.
Put your dick in their mouth.
What's that comment that's his picture?
That's his... Oh, the one that's his picture? It looks like it says, call Nina and Papa's phone and text Chili. Daily. Never have scooped.
Never have stopped.
They just ignore it now.
Yeah, no
Fuck.
shit, because you keep calling him a pedophile.
Anyway, guys, so...
6 hours. Let's watch his most recent.
Okay, we'll finish this off with his most recent video, because we've been recording for 3 hours now.
Yeah.
What up?
He's living out of the tent.
1:47 p.m. November 16th, 2024.
Oh.
Dog's still alive and good. Glad to see that.
Chill crib.
The right people know exactly where I'm at. Anything happens to me, you will get caught. I am being watched by people that also care. So, to those that are watching me illegally, or you're legally watching me, but illegally watching me because you do it so much, it's stalking. And you go, oh, he's high on drugs. No, I'm not. No drugs in my system.
Yeah, right.
You can say what you want. I'm being targeted because, one, I speak the truth. I'm a whistleblower. Also, one,
He's a whistleblower living in the woods.
Howard, highly intuitive. I'm so wise, not in my own eyes, but in his. I refuse to give up.
Hang on, a little bit of self-awareness. He doesn't see himself as wise.
You would be in the woods in the tent. They obviously don't know the word of God. Shame on them.
Yeah, shame on them.
I'm not angry at all. I'm not mad. I pray for the forgiveness of my enemies. And I realize they're pretty much slow. My enemies are slow. They're almost borderline special needs.
Yo!
And I pray that they get the help they need. Just because you got nice stuff, a nice house, a good job, doesn't mean you're in God's will. Don't you know Satan's the God of this earth? And the things you have is his stuff that God gave him right now to have, to give you. Anyways, target individuals, keep your head up, stay focused, stay positive, never give up, never give in. Love you, Jacob. Love you, Olivia.
I think all we can really do now is draw kind of a theory about him. The first thing that I want to talk about is how, like, all these people, like, not just Nathaniel or Robert or whatever, but Enoch as well, are all very deep stoners, and they claim to have experienced reality, right? It's the level that you're taken to when you are under the influence. I personally think that they have that all backwards. I think that they are escaping reality and are trying to substitute what they see as reality, and then claim that there's some sort of spiritual leader as part of their TI narcissist complex.
I think you're right. Because all of this it really is selfish, narcissistic, the way that he is thinking about the world as if it is revolving around him, as if the government, for some reason, deems him important. A homeless man living with his dog in the woods. Like, that's what we can always go back to with targeted individuals, is that they see themselves as, like, almighty, as, like, the most important person to live. They, like, it's literally a thing with all of them. Like, this guy, the other people we've been looking at, they are literally, like, something in their head is telling them that the world doesn't like them, but they're important enough for the world to consistently not like them because of some great thing that they're doing. Like, in his eyes, he's teaching the word of God or whatever, Yahweh, and he thinks that he thinks that because of what he's doing, he's telling the truth, he's doing something that is to the detriment of the elite, and he thinks he's that important.
When in reality, 10 years ago, he was just a divorced dad living below his means.
Yeah, like, literally, like 10 years ago.
And he's now gone so far down the rabbit hole of self-victimization and isolation that he can no longer speak to his family. Like, it was, 2 or 3 years ago, back in videos, that his family was corrupted after being taken under the wing of his parents.
Yeah.
They were probably just told, like, your dad's going through some sort of psychotic break, and it's probably not best that you talk to him.
Yeah, and he's interpreted that as deep state.
Because it's them against me.
And like that video he did, me versus me, he's right there. He's right there. He's so close to figuring it out.
It's all up here. It's all up here.
And obviously we're evil and we like to enable this stuff for content because we're podcasters. But still, it's
I don't think that we're enabling this. I don't think you can disable this guy.
No,
you couldn't convince this guy to stop because he's so far gone.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't even know that if we left like a comment that he ever would have even found us unless he like Googles his own name.
Yeah, well, honestly, we had those people comment on our thing because of our name, because Bohemian Grove is a whole conspiracy thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, we got those comments because we titled the episode "Gang Stalking."
Yes,
that's how we found him. I mean, and now I've left the comment, so hopefully he gets back to me. But I would actually love to sit down and talk with this guy and have him tell the story like through his own perspective. Hopefully we can get that out before this episode comes out, because if he does a little bit of research into us, he's going to realize that, like, we're just kind of ripping on him and, like, we're psychoanalyzing him and that he kind of is the bad guy in this story.
Well, I think that's totally, I mean, it's like
an opinion.
It's like obviously not the same, but it's like the White Bowser. It's like you can do so much. Like, if you have something going on in your life, you can still not be a dreadful person. Like, he's had 4 years, he's had 7, 10 years to figure this out. And obviously drug abuse is awful, but like, you have to be the person to make the decisions. You can't just blame the world when no one else is coming to pick you up from when you're at your worst. That's what he does. He blames the world for when he's at his lowest. And that,
I still find it commendable, though, that he can maintain a full-time job while he's at his lowest.
Well, okay, come on. He literally was complaining for most of these videos that he just kept getting fired from jobs. He's moving from town to town to town. He can't hold anything.
But he's still getting hired at these places. Like, despite the face tats, despite the just, like, insane hair, despite probably talking about Yeshua during the interview and how he's targeted. He's still getting these positions. I mean, they're pretty menial, but it's still impressive that he can actually get a job. Like he has had some sort of influx of cash that has like kept him alive at this point.
Yeah, using and probably abusing church services. It's a whole thing. But I think it's good to conclude on our reflective thoughts, because it has been 3 hours of delving into a random man's life from Alabama who we'll never meet, we'll never see in person, and
who apparently is not on the sex offender registry.
Which
surprisingly.
is good. But yeah, surprisingly, maybe his dad is, but yeah, honestly, I was expecting this video to be funnier.
I think it absolutely had its moments in the beginning, but then it turned into what I wanted it to be, which is a rabbit hole.
It is a rabbit hole, but also one that I'm like, wow, like truly someone struggling, truly someone that can't pick themselves up, and yeah, it's one of those cases that it has like he's done plenty of wrong, but it's also like, oh fuck, like I wish this guy just kind of figured it out and saw that he can be a normal person and be with his kids,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If he had figured out how to just kind of be normal during the divorce and not let that all get to his head. I know his custody hours were pretty limited, but
that's it's a little rough, but there was plenty of funny in here, and I think for the next one that we cover, Enoch. He is truly a rabbit hole to behold, as there is simply nothing to I guess redeem that guy.
I think that all of these are like all these people, they have like really small channels. They think that they're like being broadcast and they're being heard. Enoch is the true FM radio of the targeted individual community. He's
he's like the NPR.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
He's like NPR for narcissistic schizophrenics.
That is the truth. But anyway, sorry that this episode was a year late. I've been busy.
Yeah, we've all been busy, but now our bog rights can really delve into this fantastic video that hopefully will be slightly less than 3 hours, because we've been sitting here since 2:30 p.m.
Yeah, I'd like to thank both of the people that stood here and watched for the entire time. I know I lost most of you guys at about 5 minutes, but thanks to everyone that stood here and watched the entire time. Respect the fuck out of you. Hope you enjoyed. That's going to conclude our episode for tonight. Another lovely targeted individual saga.
Another saga of ups and downs, of funnies, and of truly some incredibly depressing topics of custody, loss, jelking.
And Yeshua.
And and Yahweh, and what else we got? We've got a lot of Freemasons. Probably one of the biggest names in the rap game right now, straight out of Atlanta. Robert Seals. But yeah, bog rights. We bid you farewell on whichever day, whichever weather.
And that's all for tonight, guys. That's simply it.
The legends.
Bye-bye.
Bye.